Okay. Okay, guys, I'm alive again. Okay, watch this. Now, well, Daisy, while I eat, we'll go over here and we'll just background until I want to play what I want to play.
Suck my dick! 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 Suck my
Tommy some more
dick!
donos. He lets you do this.
I feel sorry for
Throw
being
some
annoyed at
$2
Noel with my little
donos.
phone.
Like each of three guys, I was like, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. This is oh, it's Stuff Almost Everything is back.
Goodness.
I think he was the previous porn bomber. We got him. We got him. You got to get it real low. You got that little crack down there. I don't think you can show enough for. I don't think it could register as the naughties.
It's pretty funny.
He left. He left on his own because it's the pop. It's the pop.
What the hell is Stringer doing?
All right, I think everybody up right now.
There's something.
You got that the same time you got a bunch of donations come in. That was like, holy cows.
I don't think I had to. Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah. It all came in at the same time.
Hold on, they
That's what I'm saying. Keep
they
going.
distracted me from them.
Nobody
Hold
gives
on.
you guys a place except for Tommy. Ghost Politics, good job. Dono, Michael Scott, Zamboni Driver. Wait. Zamboni Driver.
Zamboni Driver. I think I remember him from back in the day.
Oh, you do? Okay.
For some reason.
Tommy did a whole unblocking, so maybe that's
That was,
why.
that's
did
Mr.
you release the
Fallen
hounds?
Slave.
He released
Huh?
the hound.
Yeah, I unblocked everybody, and now it's just Jack and Bex.
You're such a dick.
There's people, guys. I'm gonna kick some of you because so many of you are rotating, but just rotate with them. Rotate with them, because it's not letting people in. Oh shit! No, I didn't mean add. I didn't mean add, guys. Jesus, could you imagine? I would have had to edit it. I was hitting the wrong thing.
Tommy, by the way, Proud Bad Dragon says, "Put me back on. I want to tell you where Ghost is." I don't know if that means anything.
Hold on, I gotta make room for people trying to get in as well. Hold on, I can't remember if Proud Bad had a camera up. I don't know which of them I can trust yet to just have a conversation.
There you go.
I might have to kick Jack and just give all these guys a fucking pedestal once. Yes, Proud Dragon.
All right, very good. Keep the $2 donos coming in, you guys. He'll give
Fawn.live/ghost.
What about him?
Fawn.live/ghost. That's the URL. That's the URL.
See what Rudolph Larson sounds like an actual person. That sounds like a government name. Dude, they are. I can't see the screen because they're clamoring to get in the backstage.
Holy.
Thinking that I dissed you, but nigga, I ain't dissed you. You'll know the story.
You would have said, well, the girl that's accusing me or the one that I'm being accused of. You don't say that, though. You call her a victim because you don't pay attention to the words you use because you know
he said that multiple times. He said that multiple times.
Yes, he has.
Please connect me with the victim then so we can talk.
Why is she a victim, Jack?
Holy shit.
Because
That's
you know
creepy.
she's a victim.
That's creepy as fuck. Just that language.
Yeah, hello. I mean, some of us we don't need to be hit on the head to see the truth. Now, can we be put in a court of law? Not unless she comes forward, but it doesn't mean that we cannot have our opinion. And I did not stick up for you last night, Jack. I wanted to have a conversation with you, and I had to tell Snaps to be quiet for a minute so that me and Jackie can talk. And when I said, well, Snaps, you brought him up here and then you ambushed him, it was because I didn't know that he knew why he was coming up. I didn't know Snaps had already.
And I gotta just be real to you, Lena. I have no problem ambushing scumbag rapists, piece of shits in the digital experience. Nothing illegal. I would have no problem because all I did, I even asked him that night. I said point blank, were you accused of rape? And we know his whole town knows about his rape. We know his whole family knows about his rape. Everyone, at this point, even in the digital experience, he self-admitted it. If you really watch the optics, and the whole love thing is a predator rehabilitation optic. Like
why, Jack? Do you continuously ask Snaps to hook you up with your family, and with that? What's that guy's name?
It's not just me though. That's why I brought Kimo on. You were on the interview with Kimo.
Why won't your family speak to you, Jack? Why won't Kimo or Tim?
You were on that. You were on that interview.
Yeah,
you were on that interview, Lena, right? Yeah. And I remember you specifically asked Kimo. Okay, because you were a part of that interview. Kimo told everyone. Remember, his wife walked by. He's like, "Shit, my wife's mad." I'm pre doing this interview. I remember telling you, I was like, "Oh man, he has to ask Jack's family and shit if they're okay doing this interview, because they're worried about Jack, because he's trying to get strangers online to blah blah blah, but they want to share the story out because he's making such a big deal."
None of your family will talk to you, Jack.
I was lucky because
you keep asking Snaps to hook you up with your own family. Why won't your family talk to you? That's a huge flag.
Wait, what?
I know why.
His own family won't speak to him because they know what he did.
And what he does and what he's about and just how he is. Predator behavior, angry, used to be a drunk. Dry drunks are sometimes the worst.
So I don't want to get it twisted. And you were nice on Jack's channel and said that, you commended me and very lovingly that I stuck up for Jack. I wasn't sticking up for him as much as I wanted to speak to him, but he can't talk to me. He turns childlike in front of me.
Do you want me to make that happen? Since Tarek's being a douchebag, fucktard coward and afraid of two women up on panel, because I told him come up here and he's playing this game.
He just wants
you want me to get Talcott up here and say, "Hey, Lena wants to talk to you, so she didn't get to talk to you." Oh, look who it is! I'm going to leave.
Oh, trouble left. So you were hearing me, Tarek. You in a different stream, I asked you, why did you say that I was brainwashed into apologizing to Shauna? Well, today on Jack's channel, you accused Daisy of being brainwashed by Snaps. So and you were in the way that you spoke about me today. It was nice, but honey, I wasn't sticking up for Jack last night. I wanted to talk to Jack, but if you go back and look at the footage, Tarek, okay, Jack changes when he talks to me, and when he talked to Jackie, he was a completely different person. He's very triggered by me. He's afraid to talk to me. He turns like a child when he talks to me. He won't answer any of my questions. And I was very, very careful because I did want to talk to him. I did want to ask him these questions. I didn't get a chance to ask everything I wanted. I just asked the one. But he's very triggered by me because he knows he's a liar. He knows that we see what he is. Now, whether we can prove it or not, that's beside the point. We can have our opinion. And it's up to God to damn him or not us. But I wasn't sticking up for him as much as I was yelling at Snaps to shut up. And I do that all the time. If you watch any of his streams, I'm always telling him to shut up so I could talk. Otherwise, I'll never get a word in. I mean, we know that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But I prefer you don't go to those channels and talk about me.
Theater.
You prefer not to go to the channel and do what now? I'm sorry.
And talk about me, and make assumptions because it was a wrong assumption.
Okay, so let's just say I'll grant your argument. Say I made a mistake and I took your words. Say, for example, and even though they were kind words, I took them in the wrong way. So if I make the assumption, what I usually do, like a man, would apologize. He'd say, I took it the wrong way. Maybe next time I won't talk about it. But the reason why I said it, not because I was trying to make Jack feel better. No. I said it just because there's more to what happened yesterday than that people saw as Snafu's tactics, like I say, or the brainwashing that I call it sometimes. So that's why it's not mainly just because I was trying to shed light that there is more than snaps where we can actually talk about some things that maybe me and you can talk about it in an open dialogue where me and Snaps can't talk about it. And sometimes I can talk to Snaps, no problem. It happens naturally, no problem. But sometimes I can't go anywhere with it. So that's where I was going with that. It's not mainly trying to tell Jack, whatever you thought it was. But if anything I said that was not good, yeah, I apologize.
Haven't you talked about her already and she asked you not to? And then you went and did
No,
it
she never
again?
asked me not to. She
Well,
told
because
me.
I thought after the last one that you wouldn't do it again. I just assumed it was, an unspoken, thing.
Oh,
because-
okay. Yeah, no.
Well,
If
because-
you don't want me to bring your name at all, say so.
It's just that, if you had your own channel and you were doing your own thing and you want to do it, that's one thing. But you're going on these channels that I don't go to. The last time I was on Jack's channel was when I went up to ask him the same question and he kicked me off the panel. I didn't even get the question out. He kicked me off the panel because he doesn't want to answer any of my questions. But he will let Snaps up there. He'll let other guys up there call him names, cuss at him and everything. And he keeps bringing them up. I went up, he kicks me off. And all I asked him was, why do you use God's name as a cuss word? That's all I asked him that day. And that was a long time ago, many months ago. And I went to his channel 2 other times. Since then, when Snaps was in there, I'd watch. When they kicked Snaps off, I'd leave. I don't watch his channel. I have no desire to. And so I just, when you go to those channels and you're like, oh, she stuck up for you. I wasn't sticking up for him. I was telling Snaps to shut up so I could talk like I always do. And when I told him I didn't appreciate you bringing him up and ambushing him, I didn't know that Snaps had told him that that's what we were going to talk about. Because I didn't know. So, but apparently he knew why he was coming up on panel. But he has an issue talking with me. Because just go look at the footage.
No, he does. I agree with you. He may have an issue with your personality or you being a high strung one, maybe. I'm not sure. But he does have his guard up.
I've never yelled at him. I've never cussed at him. I asked him one question.
Do you think or do you think it's women in general?
No, I don't think it's women in general. He was nice to Fox. I think he just maybe has certain energy with certain women.
But if you notice today on his panel,
I don't know.
watched
I haven't been over there.
When Daisy came up, Daisy started asking him questions and he kicked her off. But he don't kick the guys off. He kicked her off.
He used to kick me all the time off. But you are correct. Here's one thing. Let me clarify, since we are having an open dialogue today. I don't agree with Jack on many things. I don't think he preaches Christianity the right way. I think he has his own way of preaching, his own, pretty much the way Jesus is.
We don't pray to the same God we pray to, Tarek.
Who does it?
Jack.
Yeah, well, I can't speak for him on that perspective, okay? Because I can't read his heart. Yeah, but I mean, he says he's a Christian, so I have to believe that he's following the book of the Bible. But does he follow the book of the Bible like you do? I believe not, right? Would that be a first statement?
Some of the topics that I hear that they talk about on the panel is not. If you, why would he talk about the? Would you have Yeshua on your channel and still talk about those subjects? I don't think so.
I can tell you why.
You have to do the right thing even when no one's watching.
Yeah, I can tell you why my belief why he doesn't go in deep discussion.
That's integrity.
Well, integrity could be a role.
Rocking it out. You girls are rocking it out. Hey, I'm gonna go again and let you and this dialogue happen. But let's remind the folks: Jack also lies about being a rapist. It's not opinion. It's pretty much 1 + 2 = 3. Family, friends, and self-admitted. Tarek. Remember, multiple people have caught him self-admitting his rape. Also making the stories up. Maybe baby, the whole thing. So I'm gonna let these. So when Kitty brought up, is it women? Kitty, it could be women. Maybe Jack doesn't like high powerful women
Or
because he's a rapist. Go ahead, girls. Go ahead, girls. That's just my opinion. Terry.
No, I have nothing against your opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion, Stamps.
The whole subject.
That's your opinion, though. Go ahead.
So, you know, the whole
About
doing
religion.
something right when no one is looking
Jack.
at you. That's when your integrity is tested, and that shows your true character.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying about the integrity. I understand that, but I can't speak on that. If you want my honest claim, I can tell you, but I have to kind of explain it to you in a whole, not in just one aspect. The reason why Jack does not, to my knowledge,
I don't really care. I'm just here to support apps. So
Okay,
I
no
don't
problem.
really care what the story is with him because I've got enough to make my mind up.
I understand that. I respect that. Everybody should be entitled to their opinion. But let me explain something to Lena. Lena, the reason why
That comes from being a victim of rape. So that's something a lot of people didn't know about me. So that right there, once I heard that, that's it. My mind was made up.
I didn't hear that clearly. You said once you heard something about him raping somebody, your mind was made up?
Because she was a victim of the same crime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so full. Oh.
I can address Kitty in 1 second. I can address Kitty, but I want to stick on the main top on the topic if it's okay, because I was trying to explain to Lena why Jack, I believe, does not go in the Bible fully like any Christian, maybe like priest or an Orthodox would go into. And it's not just Jack. It's TML Machine Lies, for example. He's a Muslim. He won't go in details about his religion as well. And others as well. Even Andrew Wilson, a great debater that knows a lot about his own religion. He won't go in details because he knows that if he's asked a specific question by the other group, that means somebody else that does not believe in Christianity, he's going to have to defend his Christianity. But as a Christian and a Muslim and a Jew, you're not allowed to defend your religion if you don't have the scholar's approval. Just to let you know, you can express your idea, but you have to say you're a layman, for example, that you are not speaking on behalf of the church because you will be in trouble. That's in every religion, just to make sure you understand all that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like I have my own beliefs. Okay, I don't call myself a Christian anymore because I know what it is. It's just another religion, another God. It's not my father. I don't teach it. I just give my opinion of what I believe, what I believe in. And I don't believe we should be going to the churches now because they are all synagogues of Satan. It's religion is man-made, and I don't think we should follow it.
Okay, hold up. I got something to tell you about that. And it also goes to go to church either. You're done with this old thing you're doing, Tarek. I'll tell you what happened because we went to Santa Loretto Chapel.
You're all broken up. You're all broken up. Maybe leave and come back. Kitty, leave and come back because you're all broken up. But when Jack is on his channel professing the Father, and then on other chats they're talking about other god awful things. Why? He portrays himself. He even had a picture made of him looking like what they call Jesus. That's not him, but
That's
still.
Sick. That's some
when he does stuff like that, it's disturbing.
Yes,
and
it's
that's why I never went back to his channel because I just can't stomach what he talks about.
Disturbing.
And he does put on a show. He does put on. That's not like him. When he's up there and he's like, "Oh, everybody loved me, and everybody, we just what do I get from that? What do I
zero brain rot?"
He acts like a child. Like, what am I going to get from you saying that to me? How about you just shut up and listen? People have something to say because of your own actions and the things that you say. And stop acting like a child. He acts like a child. The way he moves his eyes and his shoulders and he like scrunches them up like a little kid. And it's disturbing. At his age, it's disturbing to watch.
Whether it's
by
disturbing
that.
or not, okay, I can agree to you. I agree with you on some of the things you said. So whether like Jack gets angry sometimes, maybe a lot of the questions he's asked daily, and he allows it himself. So he even said it himself. He allows it because I have talked to him about it. Just kick everybody off. Don't allow the drama. Don't allow the questions, and you won't have to put up with these people. But I think Jack is more worried sometimes about his numbers, about maybe connecting with people and trying to get further in life in terms of financial statements, right? Taking that in consideration, Lena. So, like I said, if he's not able, not just him, anybody able to study the Bible or the Christian religion in general, and not just the Christian religion, he's talking about a lot of other stuff. It's going to take him like 10 years, 5 to 10 years for anybody to literally get a grasp at the religion and in totality and understand other religions because you're supposed to, because all three religions tie into each other. Because there come a point where you'll be asked about the Old Testament, which, you believe it or not, it was moral and it was actually righteous, and it's in the New Testament that it came. That means it was true.
It's not that I
Sure,
don't.
I'm about to destroy, if I may, because I'd love to get in this, Lena. I've been very patient. Biblically, you and Jack are sheep's in wolf clothing. Okay? I'm gonna be real with you. I've studied religions, I've studied doctrine, I've studied the ones that are there. I've just looked at the optics in play. There's no denying there's a creator. Yesterday or day before yesterday, Jack literally, because anytime the Muslims are up, the Buddha's up, the Hindu's up, the fucking New Age bullshit's up, Jack's embraced it. He's about it. Again, new world, new order, one love, predator bullshit, hiding it from the public, doing his little fucking rapist fucking counseling love session out to the public, trying to make it into a thing. Brand what? Predator counseling. But here's the deal. Jack blasphemizes Jesus Christ and God completely every day. He changes scripture. He even puts his own words in it. He puts his face on the image of Christ itself. Jack is the scum of scum, dude. And you sit here and talk about this guy. You know what? Michael slayed the demon. Peter took the ear off. Yes, if Jesus tells me one day, snaps, crew, truth, yo, put that ear back on, I'm going to, not you. Okay, that's fine. I stand for my God. I stand for my fucking nation. I stand for just blasphemous rapists, like people like him. Dude, people who are victims. Dude, it's funny to see the embracement of pedophilia with all you guys. But when you're sitting here about Jack and doctrine, day before, he literally said, if the Bible's real, if that path is real,
believe it.
And then the next day, Jesus is the way. Bro, ain't no person who believes in Jesus or God gonna say if and then say nah, and then embrace all this fucking bullshit. Even your religion, Muslim shit, because you guys think Jesus is a prophet, not the savior. Sorry, Tarek, you're wrong. But here's the deal.
I do agree with the whole entire Muslim thing. So again,
predator who's putting out his weird ass optics of behavioral counseling, predator counseling out there, but his blasphemous shit. Like the other day, he even quoted so many verses and then changes them because he doesn't know the verses. He knows of the verse, and then he puts his words on. But he puts his face on the image of Christ. He puts his face on the. Eric, you're an idiot. I yield. I'm out.
Hey, I don't know everything, but does the Muslim religion believe that Jesus was a prophet? I'm just curious.
Of course, yeah, they believe that he was a prophet. Yes.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to know.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But his snaps, just to reply shortly, because I want to give Lena the floor, is everything you said about Jack right now, how he interprets the Bible and he switches it in his own words. I said it earlier in one statement to Lena, that anybody that wants to be a Christian scholar on the panel has to have an authority by the church. So the reason why I think he chose to be on his own Bible, where he can cherry pick whenever he wants and believe whatever he wants, which he's entitled to, is the way he's doing it. Is it right? No, it's not right from a Christian perspective or any other perspective, even from Muslim perspective. But you can't tell him not to do it, because if he's not creating harm, injury, or loss, then you got to question it only. So that would answer your question.
He had this meme personally made for him to put up here. Why in the world would he do that?
When you put a meme with his face on, is that what you're wondering?
I just showed the picture. You didn't.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't see it right away. And I know I've seen the picture before. I just want to see it one more time. Yeah, that's AI. He's playing with, like.
No, he had somebody make the photo. This was.
Yeah. I get it. Jack is not the only one that does memes or anything with Jesus, so they're all like wrong in my perception of it, to use Jesus as a way of like connecting with others based on his face and like trying to get the audience to believe that he's on the right track.
Lena, you're on fire, by the way. Your fucking broadcasting skills of late, like just boom, she pulls up this blasphemous, crazy shit. But hey, here's something to think about Talcott.
That's not even crazy. That's nothing.
You literally just sat here and said, how can people not stand up for God? What does unequally yoked mean to you? What does righteous judgment mean to you? And again, we're talking to a guy who believes Jesus is just prophet. Yes, Kitty, the Muslim. But I think all religions are mixed, as Tarek said. I believe there's a lot of man manipulation in religions, but I believe in a creator. I do believe in salvation. I believe in Jesus as say, not.
Didn't know. I was curious. So.
But not the prophet. He is that's bullshit. But here's the deal: Black Jack. Lena just pulled up. He has multiple of those pictures up. But here's the deal: he literally is like you literally told everyone who stands for God to back down.
How did I do that again?
Like you said, it's okay to not stand up against fucking blasphemous, satanic, unbelievers. To righteously be equally yoked, Tarek, we must stand together. Okay,
so
I'm not.
Hold on.
You must call out the fucking bullshit.
What's
that? Look at that.
Is that?
That's Jack Talcott, old man with Daddy Phone.
He had this name. He had this name.
He literally says he's going to meet Trump or wants to meet.
But he does nothing. He does nothing to try and speak to anyone of importance.
He's a complete. He's an op. I really. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So the picture with Trump again is just a marketing tool. It has nothing to do pretty much with Jack pictures.
The guy really thinks he's going to talk to the
bro.
president.
You know who made the marketing? Time out. You know who made the marketing for that motherfucker? Paul Enslaved and myself. And you know who Paul could take credit, but no, it was Snafu Crew.
Hold on, you made
Jack was a delusional man on YouTube.
I was asking who made the Trump picture.
Personality, and Jack got a lot of clout. But then there was a lot of optics with Jack with his predator.
I know the whole lore. We don't have to explain that. I'm trying to stick on each point. You go through so many points, I cannot answer each point and I get lost.
You're just thinking. You literally told all the Christians, all the people who believe in God,
which you just lied. I'm gonna explain to you why you just lied. You let me know when you're done. You just lied. You just lied.
Righteous Muslim self said to not stand up for my brothers and sisters.
You just lied. Let me know when you're done so I can reply.
We don't be unequally yoked. I don't feel. People who stand up for their God.
Let me ask Tarek a question. Tarek, on the stream today, at the end, you told Talcott, you said, I have your back and I'll defend you all day long or whatever, something like that. And I'm watching. I'm like, what?
No, Lena. He also said he'd defend.
Why is Jack in your back pocket so much? Why?
He's not. I'll tell you why. I can explain it to you.
Lena, you're missing some people. He also let me add to that. He also said, which is screenshotted. Trust me, I got the screenshots I could provide to Lena in this instant.
Go ahead.
He said, you also said you'll defend the machine lies. Who, if we pull his public records, he shows he's a wife beater.
I will defend the machine lies when he's right. Yes, when he's right.
Douglas Dedrick records. Douglas Dedrick has some very shady records. Multiple.
Snap.
Again, you have defended criminal fucktards, which I'm a felon, but I'm not afraid to show my paperwork.
Let me know when you're done so I can reply.
I'm letting the world know most dudes who are afraid to show paperwork have reasons why they're afraid to show paperwork. Okay, you're defending scum, bro, because I've seen their public records. Okay, and you're sitting here trying to credit me and whistleblowers and just good connected people.
No, I'm just crediting your false claims.
Whether they agree with me or not, they don't have to agree with me because I tell the crew in the Truth Yo that it's up to them to decide and decipher and discern. But folks, Go look up the public records of who Tarek said he's going to defend, because we're talking about wife beaters. We're talking about all kinds of dude.
Wife beaters.
You know it.
Now you're making false claims again. Wife beaters.
Have you looked at the cops' records, bro?
I have. Snaps, what I have is more than what you have, and I guarantee you, I can back up every claim I make. But I don't make claims like you do.
He's down a wall. Okay, and that's about it. I fucking went to prison for medical marijuana. My public records are nothing.
For 40 years. What does that got to do with me proving that you're wrong and you're false claiming?
I will show my records, dude. I fucking won in court my daughter.
Nobody cares about your record right now. Now you're spinning. You can stick on one topic.
I fucking won custody of that kid in courts, you idiots. Hey,
Beautiful.
Here's what you don't get. Here's what you don't get. You're such a scumbag liar, bro. How about this?
Okay.
Expose right now what sources I use on my videos. Because remember, Lena, I told you about.
Can we go one? You just mentioned 7 things now. Now I have to go back to 7 claims you made.
Who is my source, Tarek?
No, I have to go in order. We're not playing that game. See, this is how people. That's how the saying works. Saying works like this. Saying does the same thing. We'll make 20 points, confuse people, so we can't go 1 point at a time.
That's the point. I'm saying you say I have sources
for all. We're going to go back to Lena. See what you just did, Snaps? Lena asked the question from the beginning. I said it in my mind.
Go ahead.
I'm just so to answer 6 of your false claims.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
You're right. I'm just adding to Lena that you said, okay, not only did you say you protect Jack to the end, you said you protect Truther Cop and Team
I get all that. Let me just answer Lena's question, and we can go back to your question, I promise.
Go ahead. You're right. He did say he protected a bunch of scumbags. No, we're going back to what Lena said. He did say
so let me answer Lena's question first.
Rapist, fucking predator.
Are you gonna get more buzzwords in there, Snaps? Get more buzzwords. Go ahead.
Let me add
Do more brainwashing. That's what I was telling you. That's brainwashing. But go ahead.
This is me saying it. This ain't them. This is Snafu, Matthew Sims. The one you're going to destroy.
Believe me, when I see here's the difference between me and you. When you make claims, most times they're false. My claims are not false, I promise.
You're defending scumbags who won't show the public their records.
Can I answer Lena's question? I promise I'll go back to the records.
Let that sink in, folks. I yield. I'm out.
Okay, thank God you yield. I'll go back to all your false claims. Every single one of them, I promise. Every single false claim, I'll go back to me answer Lena's claim first. Lena, the reason why I said that on the end of Jack's thing that I will defend I will defend you no matter what, is based on someone like Snafu trying to manipulate and lie on most claims, not every claim, most claims, and then push the agenda every time on every channel, every chance he gets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to defend him on those claims. I'm not defending him on the claims that he's wrong. No, I never said that. And the same thing applies to anybody, to myself, to Truther Cop, anybody. If they're at fault, I will not defend anybody. If they're not at fault, I will defend the truth. That's why I said it in that capacity, just to let you know. So if you want to reply, you can go ahead. If not, I can go to Matthew, which, Snafu's other claims that are totally false.
Well, I saw the interview with Chemo, and it was my opinion he was not lying. So can we condemn Jack? No, the girl didn't come forward, but everything leads to that he did what he's being accused of. Can he go to jail for it? No, the girl didn't put him in court, but why is he calling her a victim? Okay, but my whole issue is you are what you eat. These people, say for instance, Paul.
You're guilty by association.
Exactly. Look at Paul. He brings
the company that you keep.
Who is Paul to bring Jaguar rights on his channel? Why would she go on his channel?
Let me tell
this
you.
This is his own channel. He can bring anybody on his channel.
About guilty by association. I was 14. The 2 kids that I hung out with, we were going down the road, and all of a sudden one of them disappears. Well, unbeknownst to me, this kid broke into a car and he stole something. The cops got called, and I was guilty by association, even though their parents were good, upstanding citizens or whatever. Their kid was a screw up, and here this kid is breaking into cars. I got pulled into the police station, and after that, that was an eye-opening experience. You are judged by the company that you keep. That is very, very true.
So why is Paul bringing out of how does Jaguar Wright know Paul's channel? And she's involved in all this P. Diddy stuff. And then Paul goes and hangs out on OTW's channel. And then OTW said in one of his streams that he saw my Mafugo videos and he thought they were very well done. Why won't he play one on his channel? He didn't have a problem playing my other video on his channel of our show and critique us. And he spoke very badly of Kitty and her son. And her husband just died. Her son just lost his dad.
That's really
and here's this OTW critiquing my video because you told them about it. Why would you do that to us?
All right, so I'm gonna explain to you when you're ready. I'm gonna explain two things for you. Kitty just said you're guilty by association. In your own Bible, that is false. You're not guilty by association, just to let you know. Now, are you going to be judged by what you stand by your friends? Yes, you can be judged. That's in the Bible.
In the world.
Yeah, I'm going to explain to them. I'm coming to that, Lena, but I want to answer her question because there's a difference between guilty by association and also being judged by who you hang around and yoke with. That's very true. That is a true statement. In all Bible,
I can tell you about the guilty by association as well. I have a
brother. Okay, we'll get into that. I'm going to show you the guilty by association.
You don't have to explain it to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure the majority of the people that are listening know right from wrong. And
okay, no, that is not true. That is not true either.
Don't interrupt me. And
I apologize.
I have a brother who is in prison because he was hanging around the wrong people, and he was found guilty because of the circumstances in which he was involved in. So, yes, guilty by association.
Okay, let me know when you're done. Guilty by association when you yourself agree to be a citizen
let me know when you're done.
In a social contract that was made by the government. You are putting all your rights down when you go to any court with the lawyer that you no longer have the right to say anything that's against your religion, your own Bible, just to let you know. Now, I'm not going to even concentrate on that because there'll be a deep subject for you, for all of us. So I'll leave it at that. Guilty with these people, that when you go to court, you're going to be guilty on anything. They're going to try to take money out of you, do whatever they can to make money. That's all banking it is. That's all the courts are, is banking. Let me go to Lena's question. Lena, you asked, why does Paul have Jaguar, for example, somebody that's like, with the Diddy stuff?
My question was, why do you go to those channels when they're associated with pedophilia?
Okay, so again, I'm trying to understand your perspective. You're saying that Paul, for example, may be associated with pedophilia or sympathizer or whatever.
And my argument is strong because, Tarek, why would he have, out of all the people, his channel is so small. Where does he know her to have her on his channel?
Okay, I agree with you. That's why snaps would go up there and expose her. And I went up there
them for going on each other's channels, and then they won't talk about pedophilia. They won't acknowledge it. They won't acknowledge it.
And yet you're hanging around people like that.
So why
you're guilty?
Why would you want to hang around with people like that?
You're hanging around people like that.
Why? I don't hang around people. I don't hang around anyone.
You're going in there.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you. Go ahead, Nila.
You're going in there. You're talking to them. You're talking about us. You're talking shit about Lena. You're talking.
Never.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you talked about me, but I
never talked about you. Never talked about Lena shit ever.
I mean, you are hanging around people who talked about somebody who just lost her husband.
No, this is live right now.
And
okay,
like you don't even. It's like you don't even care. So
really,
that's not true at all.
Trying to say that you respect snaps and you understand this, you understand that. You're two-faced. You're a hypocrite.
Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done.
I think that somebody needs to call you out on your bullshit. And
go ahead.
You're just going to continue to hang out with those people So why even come over here and try to have anything to do with us? Why?
Okay, I'm trying to first. I'm trying to clear the muddied water that you're in and stuff was in.
Exactly what you want to do. You want to start shit, and you want to keep the POW stirred, and you want to just keep stirring the pot and trying to make shit amplified.
What does that benefit me? What does that benefit me?
Stop.
Tarek, this is me and Kitty talking. This isn't snaps, okay? Because we see this. We see you on those channels.
Okay, so I'm going to answer one claim at a time, though.
I know.
So 5 claims.
Just hold on a second. But when I saw him talking about Kitty and her son, it broke my heart. It was.
What did I say, Dina? When I saw him talking about it, he was not aware of that. He was not. He thought that was her husband. He didn't know anything about. He doesn't watch Kitty.
And you should.
Why is he critiquing my?
And I said that, Kitty. Did you watch? I said, Kitty.
Hang out with them.
Hold on. I corrected them, and he stopped after I told him that's her son. He backed away right away and said, "I didn't know." I mean, what else? I jumped in right away and said, "That's not her husband. That's Kitty, and that's her son."
You took him my video. I was having a conversation with you that night, and you took him that video, and he critiqued the whole thing.
Yeah, I took it. I took it for snaps, not for you, but you were in the picture.
It don't matter.
Yeah, but we were the remnant of it.
That's what you did.
We were the base of his attack. We were his
because I know, because he saw you. He didn't agree. Hold on. There's a difference between you were attacked, or he didn't agree with the fact that you said something about money in the channel and with your disagreement. This is just a different argument. That has nothing to do with him not agreeing.
Content that day because you gave it to him, Tarek.
I gave him a contact because I was trying to expose Snafu. But go ahead.
They should have just put the bullet in the gun and said,
"He didn't go after Snaps. He went after us."
I would never in my life have ever attacked you or Kitty ever.
No, I know.
Never.
But because you went and you gave them my video, you gave them content for the day, and we were his guinea pigs.
Yeah, and we were dissecting.
No, I don't think that OTW doesn't know anything about you much at all.
It doesn't matter what happened. I could have been, doing stupid shit or whatever, and Snaps would still be on our side. But you
Snaps is brainwashing you. It's another problem.
Snaps isn't brainwashing anybody.
Trying to destroy people.
Okay. So you're asking me, remember, you asked me like 5 claims. So I'm going to answer one at a time. Answer the first claim for you that I said I never, as soon as I knew that was said about your son, I told him that was your son. You corrected it. He stopped it. You interrupted me with saying another claim that I'm not even allowed to answer the 4 other claims. Let me do one at a time. One claim at a time, and I'll answer all your questions, I promise. Now, you said, why did I bring your content over there? I promised the day before, and you knew that, Lena, that I was going to expose Snafu on his BS if he does not allow me to talk this way he did on OTW. I said it on the platform public. So that was also to you that you know that I was going to expose Snafu. Now, whether you came in the subject or not, that was not my intent. As long as you don't have the intention to do that, you are forgiven by all Bible, by all Quran, by all Jews. It doesn't matter. That was not the intention. You go by the intention. Third, when you claim yourself that you're guilty by association, that means you're guilty by association yourself by hanging out with Snafu, that anything he does will reflect on you. Just make sure you understand that as well. If that's the case.
Snaps is not a predator. He's not a
never said he's a predator. Never said that.
He goes on their channels and he exposes them. That's all he does is go on there and expose them.
I'm gonna play tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm gonna play 2 videos for you. I'm going to go over Chemo's video one at a time. I'm going to show you the biggest manipulation. Snafu is the biggest liar. The biggest phony on the internet is Snaps, pretty much. Now, sometimes he'll get it right. I'm not lying to you.
This is about what you did to me, not about Snaps.
I didn't do anything to you. Okay, let's leave Snap out of it. I respect that.
You did, because you
what did I do?
Video to them, and they used me.
Were you informed or not?
Kitty and her son. Whether
all right, were you informed or not?
What were you
I was going to do that.
About Snaps, because it was about me and you, and I was trying to ask you questions, and then you took it to them, and they mocked us.
They didn't mock anybody. They stated their opinion. They're allowed to.
I saw it.
Yeah, but again, you're saying they mocked you. They're allowed to state their opinion on anything they see wrong, just like you are. That should be your Bible.
They were laughing at us.
It doesn't matter if they laugh or not. They thought it was funny.
Why would you do that to us? What did I do to you?
Again, the intention was not to do that.
Hey, look at this video, and then instead you didn't say, "Oh no, I just wanted you to see this one part on Snaps." No, the whole thing was about us.
Yeah, the whole thing was about snaps, but there was a couple interactions that were about you because you were stating the fact that you did not agree with the OTW makeup. You brought this on your own, Lena. You also criticized the OTW for taking money. You made a claim on his channel, so he attacked you right back. That's what happened. I just remembered exactly what happened. Just to let you know, just in case you forgot.
That I accused who of taking
You accused OTW on your own channel of grifting and making money and other stuff. So he responded back to you saying, if that's the case, why are you claiming that you don't want any money from your channel when you just brought Marfugo up and then you brought up the other time something else? I forgot what the content was. And that's what he was laughing about. He wasn't making fun of you. It was just funny to him because he thought it was contradicting. I thought it was contradicting, but I was not laughing. If I was, that was not about you. It has nothing to do with you. Zero. It was all about snaps. My intention is never you or the kitty. Never.
I've talked about them using our content to make money because they don't have their own content.
No, they have their own content.
That's all they want on their channels is to make money. That's all they care about.
Okay, every YouTube channel that you see on there, their main goal is to make money. Not all channels don't want to make money. Almost all channels make money.
Not all of us are on there for that.
I just said not all, but most are, not all, most are on there to make money, which I don't blame them. They're putting the work in. It's like a job. They should get paid for it if they want to. Whether they're grifting or not, that's not my choice. If they're grifting, for example, for using God or using anything to grift, that's wrong in my eyes. But I'm just saying anybody that does that is wrong from my perception. Whether their perception do that, I can't claim it.
Well, I don't know why you would take my video over there so that they can do that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Nina. Publicly, this is a public platform. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so anything I say, I'll be held liable to it because there's a record showing.
Page, Lena, that's what Snaps is saying.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm not even shout out to Timo, Australian brother. Hey. Shut up, fucking you predator sympathizer. You girls are killing it, by the way. I want to shout out to Timo.
Keep guys letting.
Stay safe because the weather manipulation is pretty bad out there. So our Australian brothers and sisters, stay safe. I do want to mention real quick. I want to mention real quick. Look, he's right. Public record, just like I said. And so Lena, her question is why, if you're this godly man, blah blah, her question is more personal. The tactical reason of what you're telling her why it's being played is, OTW scumbag, he's playing the game. She's asking you, and that's the difference between Lena and I. We talked about this, the whole Hug Buddy versus Ice Cold motherfucker. You're manipulating them. You're playing games.
Manipulating
your co-host is not too happy with Terry.
I'm not nobody's co-host. Just remember that.
But if you do want to go over the chemo interview, maybe that's a perfect thing. Is part of that interview, by the way.
Oh, you guys see a lot of stuff.
I think your optics are fucking they're obvious. Not only with the Predator sympathizer shit, not only with the agent shit. Remember, 10 computers.
Okay, 40 computers.
Your grandfather building temples, right? Messianic shit.
All of it.
Right?
All of this thing.
Right?
Keep lying.
And then you defending these predators. No, I am coming on. I'm being real.
I'm just letting you know right now, publicly, your chemo interview will be the second on the list, and it'll be exposed for everyone.
Go over that with me one day. I know Kitty's frustrated with you. I don't care what the audience
is frustrated because she maybe she doesn't understand my perception.
I would love to go over that interview with you anytime, you scumbag. But I would actually rather watch Lena go over it with you because Lena was part of that interview. And just like Daisy. Okay, Daisy drunk. I like Daisy. I said Daisy, just like Jackie Fox said, Daisy made her fucking way into the Truthio Hall of Fame for calling fucking predators out for what they are.
So now you're using people that are intoxicated. You're using somebody that's intoxicated, right? That's a good Christian.
People was fucking a predator. And you know what? We all have our vices. We all have faults, but with the wheat and tear, bro. And you're literally defending predators.
You said you're a good Christian, right? Is that true or not?
You're literally trying to debunk these ladies and the Truthio and the whistleblowers.
No, don't bring this. See, now using the ladies as a stipulation. It's not going to apply to That's why. See, I will go over the interview with Lena, but you can't be on panel. Sir, how's this?
You're
I'll
not
make
going to
the promise
dictate
to you right
either.
now.
I'm
I
going to
will
decide
go through
with
the
her.
chemo interview right
I'm gonna
now on
decide with
Lima's
her.
interview.
But
You
I
can't beat me
actually
at
think
all,
that's
though.
interesting you say you want to debunk the chemo interview. I mean,
I will go
Lena,
with it
before I
over
leave,
Lena right
I
now out
want
of
you to
respect
Lena
for
before I
her.
leave. What do you think?
But
What do
you
you think
can't
he
be in the
thinks he's
interview
going
at
to
all.
debunk? Hey, can I ask Lena a question? Lena, what do you think he's going to debunk from the chemo interview? Because honestly, chemo was, again, he came to us. I told you behind the scenes, I was like, dude, he has to ask Jack's family if he could even do this. You know, his wife is a little like, because again,
Why are you
Jack's a
worried about
predator.
an exposed snap?
He's
If you want about the truth, you shouldn't have to worry about nothing.
I want to say, what do you think Tarek's going to expose on the chemo interview? You were
Nothing. Why don't you just wait and see how a real journalist breaks down, even though I'm not a journalist, how a real journalist does the due diligence.
Mike Stratton was. You said you watched 2 videos of Lena's.
How do you?
You don't
Snaps,
know.
How do you know? Hold on. How do you know?
Said,
How do you know? How do you know that I did not just did that on purpose so I could fuck your head up?
This
Like, go
guy
ahead.
dies. He has Agent T vibes, 10, 12, 13 computers.
Go ahead.
dual
Whatever you want to say, go ahead.
His
Keep going, Snaps.
grandfather, who built some fucking Muslim temples out there, right? Probably has some children in him. Who knows?
Fuck, after
His
hearing all
grandfather-
this, I wish I did have a blunt, man. Damn.
Yeah, I got one.
Thanks, Snafu, for that, kitty. That's not me. That's Snafu's just lying left and right. And
How am I lying?
Again, see, here's one thing I'm going to do.
I hate to break it to you, but I would never believe that Snaps would turn on.
I wouldn't lie to you about
Lena,
these. Like,
so
dude, this is well known.
You never
People
hear
legit
what's
don't
Snafu?
know.
Get out of your
This is
mouth.
like well documented and known, Kitty. Like the lore, if you want to call it, but like there's a lot of stuff.
Snafu, did you tell the girls you were on Grace's? Hold on. Did you tell Lena? Did you tell Lena and Kitty that you were on the Grace Thorpe channel again? Like 10 times in the chat just in one day? Did you tell me on the growth?
Yeah,
The
and do you know who
growth
Grace Thorpe
Thorpes?
connected to? Who is Grace Thorpe connected to?
That's not the question. The question, why are you on there when
Grace
you
Thorpe? No,
were
that we're gonna talk
exposing for a
about.
year straight using the zebra? Now you're like best friends with him. What's going on? Since Kitty wants to understand the brainwashing, please understand what Snaps is doing. Go ahead.
Okay, the whole lore is Grace is a victim of her daddy, right? The incest predators.
Okay.
And victims sometimes become the same. Grace through the zebras, we started interacting with her. Grace learned.
Oh, go ahead. Mud the water, Snaps.
All of
Mud
a
the
sudden,
water.
she got with Pokos like Keemstar. Big ones like Mr. Beast, right? The ones like
Okay, what'd you do, Snaps? What'd you do? Did you
Beast and
expose them?
Keemstar and some of the bigger channels.
Didn't I
with some
expose
zebra
Keemstar
optics
again
that
for
I've shown
you since you
all.
lied about Keemstar?
Okay, no, some of the biggest channels on YouTube with zebra optics I showed you guys have been
Why
being
is
exposed.
Grace right now not showing your zebra anymore? Could you explain that?
And criminal and traitorous type
See,
acts.
this is the problem why I don't like to have this conversation with Snaps. He won't be quiet. That's the problem.
Because like some of the biggest motherfuckers out in the world have the zebras have been exposing.
Let me say something to Tarek. Tarek, you clearly have issues with Snaps and exposing whatever you think you're going to expose. That's clearly what you feel. I have never done anything to you. I've never said anything mean about you or anything. So I don't understand why. Listen, OTW could have gotten my video and done it all on his own if he wanted to. So could Paul.
Yeah, he could have got on his own. It's public.
They call me names and they, all kinds of. They could do it on their own. My question is, why you?
Okay, Lena, I'm gonna answer the question.
No,
Go ahead.
let me finish though. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not Snaps. I'm not being rude to you. I'm not cussing at you. I'm talking.
Took it back. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm talking with clarity. Okay. You come on my channel and you befriend me. I befriend you back. We have a decent rapport, despite what other people say about you. I'm respectful to you. Why would you do that to me? Let them get the information on their own. They're going to say about me what they want. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on OTW's thing. We gave him great content tonight to talk all kinds of shit about me. But why would you deliver?
Yeah, but we're talking OTW. Hey, time out. Lena,
Yes, let me finish.
Let me answer the question, though. Let me answer the question.
Lena, you sit here, Cupcake, saying OTW, when they go after us, dude.
Take my video
For a sec, Lena,
OTW
listen.
and allow them to use
OTW
my
is
video
trash.
to attack me. You could have given just Snaps info and going after him because that's normal for you. But why would you do it to me?
Okay, let me tell you why. Snaps, be quiet for 1 second. Let me explain to you why.
No. I want to add to that because here's the deal, Lena. Who cares if the trashy OTW tweaker who house smells like piss, who OTW has defended pedophiles, OTW has teeth rotten out of his fucking face like a fucking tweaker. OTW will work with pedophiles. OTW with criminals. OTW will work with traitors. OTW
What's
will
that got to
take
do with
your
your question,
fucking
though?
money
What's
as
that
long
got
as
to
you
do with the
give it to
question?
it.
Way off the topic.
OTW
Way off
is
topic.
a scumbag fucktard. So even if
Way
he did a
off
video
topic,
on
sir.
this whole thing
Way
today,
off topic.
at least I'm letting the people know he is a pedophile sympathizer. Go
They
ahead,
all
Terry.
heard you say it 1,000 times, Snaps.
What those
See,
people have
here's
to
the thing,
say-
Nina.
what
Here's
those
the thing.
people
I'm going to
have
answer
to
your
say
question. I
about
promise.
me-
Go
What
ahead.
those people have to say about me, I can give a rat's ass.
And you
don't
shouldn't
care.
have to
They do
worry
not
about
affect
nobody.
my
Yeah,
life.
I agree with you.
They don't
I agree
affect
with
my
you.
life. But when you come on my channel, Tarek, and then you
Okay.
take me to their channel and you and so that they can bash me, that's you doing it to me. Despite
Okay,
it
so let me
was
explain
them
something to
doing
you.
it, it's like you doing
I
it to me.
understand what you're
And
saying.
that-
I'm going to answer you.
and that
Go ahead.
is, Tarek, that is hurtful.
Well, this is like what Jackie said. Jackie said the same thing. Why are you going after Snafu when he ain't even saying anything? Because if these fucktards really want to come after me, that you're bringing the content.
Again, Jackie doesn't understand anything.
Crew members and Truthio people.
Okay, so
and they
let me
see
know when
right
I can
through you.
answer
They
Lena's
see
question.
right
I'll go
through
to
you,
Jackie.
bro. It's not, and I don't brainwash these people either. Just for the
Okay,
record.
let me answer Lena's question. Then I'm gonna go to Jackie. Then I go to your lying piece of shit claims against Snaps. Hold on. I promise you, Snaps. Hold on, Snaps. I promise you, if you keep interrupting me on Lena's channel, not allowing me to answer her questions or my point, I'm gonna make sure the effort tomorrow is gonna be more. I'm gonna include
Dude, I
chemo
know
and
what,
other
and
stuff.
that's what I'm trying to prep
I'm
Lena.
just, so you just choose it, whatever you want to go with it. It don't
He's
matter.
threatening you now, Lena. Which
No, I'm talking to you. Don't keep it on Lena. I'm talking
Lena's
to
asking you on a personal
you.
level. Why would you do this to her? And I know how OTW react. OTW say, "Well,
I am talking to you directly. Has nothing to do with
so
Lena.
Lena's fair game. That's how
Nothing to do
OTW
with
play. But
Lena.
keep calling you out
Nothing
because
to do
you
with
tried
Lena.
cupcake with her.
Again,
I'm just-
nothing to do.
There
You gotta
you
shut
go.
up so I can answer Lena's question. You're not playing these games with me, Stem. You're not gonna win. But let me answer Lena's question.
You win. You're a pedophile sympathizer.
No,
I
no,
win.
let me answer Lena's question. You call me all you want. Anyone else, let me answer. So I don't hear it from your fucking
You
stupid
support
ass
predators.
games.
I win, bro. Do you not get what that?
Okay, you win. We're gonna
do you not
see
get what
who's gonna
time
win.
it is in that situation.
We're gonna see
you support predators. I win.
Okay, so go ahead. Do your
because
claim.
you're a predator.
Run your mouth for another 5 minutes. Go ahead.
I will. You're just trying to interrupt. You are a predator. Supporting
I'm trying to interrupt. Go ahead. I've been trying to answer this question now for 5 minutes. But go ahead.
Here's the deal, Terry. Here's the deal. No, the personal thing. OTW would say, "Look, if you're well, okay. What's your question?"
I know her question. You already lost it because you don't focus on nobody but yourself.
No, she
I
asked
already
you,
know
why
that.
would you do this to her? She asked on a personal level.
I
why
know
would
that. I
you
just
do
hear
it?
what I
I'm
said. So you
telling
don't
her
pay
on a
attention. Pay
game target, they're gonna
attention.
say, well,
I know what her question is. You don't have to repeat it.
And they've
I'm
been
not like
targeting
you.
some of us predator sympathizers. But
There
Lena's
we go.
asking you on a
See?
personal
Exactly.
level, why do you fuck the
Blah blah
cupcake with
blah
her
blah
and
blah.
then
I'm gonna do the
take
blah blah for
video
you. Blah blah
over
blah
to
blah blah blah.
OTW,
I don't want to hear it. Blah
the
blah blah
crackhead
blah. I'm not gonna hear it, Snap. I'm
Why
not
don't you
gonna
become a
hear it. I
pedophile
know her question.
yourself?
I'm not gonna hear
Go
it,
ahead.
Snapu. I know her question. I don't want to hear it from you. I know her question. I'm not you. I'm not dumb as you. Lena, the reason why I took that video there, it had zero intention in my heart, zero, to ever bring you up in the subject at all. My intention, because Snapu was doing the same thing right now. Hold on, he was
Look
doing
at
the
what he's
same
been doing
thing.
the whole fucking
The
month, or
same
2 or
thing.
3
Let
or
me finish.
4.
Let
All
me finish,
documented,
Snaps.
Lena. All
Snaps, let me finish.
documented. We're gonna create a video.
So,
We
can
should.
I keep interrupting,
Hold on.
right?
I
Go
got
ahead,
your-
interrupt.
I got
I'll
your
stop
answer.
talking. I'm not gonna answer your question. Go ahead.
I got your answer. Your answer was that your intention wasn't that they went after me. Your intention was they go after Snaps. I got your answer.
Yeah, my intention was to expose
But,
Snaps. You
okay.
came up on one thing. That's all.
Okay, but why? When he said one thing about me and Kitty, why didn't you say, hold on, I showed you the video because I wanted to see this part about Snaps. Please leave Lena and Kitty alone. You did not stick up for us that way. You may have done it in a roundabout way, but you should have told them to stop it. It's not right. That's not why I showed you the video. Leave Lena alone. And Kitty.
Okay. Point made. I agree. I agree.
Ding,
but
ding, ding,
I,
ding, ding.
No, I agree with her. Ding, 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 ding. I agree with her.
Bro, their guard is up. They understand
Wow, this
two-faced
guy
fuck.
is just, he doesn't get any logic here.
I'm not
She's
brainwashing
very
you.
aware. I
He's
get
asking
that.
you legit question. I'm trying my hardest.
You answer the questions.
You won't let him answer.
He's a predator, sympathizer.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Answer, Snaps. Answer for me. Go ahead. So tomorrow can be worse for you. Go ahead.
Tomorrow? No, I already know you guys are going to play this game. But what's funny?
No, we're not playing this game. I'm gonna go on order now. I'm gonna expose Primo first. Snaps. I'm gonna expose Primo first. And I'll go to your public records later. For God's sake. All right. I agree with you. Maybe I should have pressed it a little bit more on, hey, you know what? This is where I should stop this clip. But remember, I agree with you. Now, let me tell you why I said maybe. The reason why I said maybe, we were playing the whole video. You were kind of in the middle of that thing came. It was not at the start, at the beginning, or at the end. So I would have to go skip it and skip some information that was said that was important. I didn't want to skip anything, so Snafu can't say I didn't show him the whole claim. I want to see the whole claim for itself.
No, Tarek, no, stop. I'm going to call you out right now. That's bullshit.
Okay, so go ahead.
Bullshit,
call me
bullshit, and you're making me angry. It's bullshit, Tarek.
So what's your claim? To cut it over and not
trying to dance in circles around me, and I'm not going to let you do it. It's bullshit what you just said, because you could have, if you gave a damn about me, even a little bit, you would have taken the time to cut them damn clips out of Snaps and had him play those. You purposely took my channel to him. Why would I
want to go the intention there to
shut up and let me talk, because I am not going to put up with this anymore. You took me to his channel. I've never disrespected you, and I'm going to now.
I never disrespect you either.
You allowed them to critique me and Kitty and her son. And
you can be critiqued. Hey, you can be critiqued.
And you
I can be critiqued. Who can't be critiqued on a public platform?
Shut up, and you did it. I have never yelled at anybody on my channel like this, Tarek. It was wrong what you did. It was absolutely dead wrong. There is no defending it. All you need to say is, I'm sorry, and I won't do it again. It was wrong what you did. You hurt
What did I do wrong again?
I don't give a damn what those people say about me on there. Shut up, Snaps. I don't give a damn what any of those assholes say about me. I don't care what Paul has to say about me. Is nothing to me. He is dirt under my feet. So is OTW, and so are all them other idiots, okay? I don't give a damn. I don't go to their channels. I don't listen to their smut. But what you did was absolutely wrong. It is not tolerated, and I'm not going to sit here and let you dance around it. The only thing you're saying to me is, Lena, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let them find their own content. If they find your content, great. But I won't take your content to them anymore.
That's not true. I would never say that, Lena. I would never tell you why. Let me tell you why. I would never do it. Never do that. That would be dishonest.
I'm going to say something for both of you real quick. No, I'm going to say something. Tarek, will you mute him, please? If you talk, I need to say something. Lena, in the game it's fair game. It's public record. But you know why Lena's talking to you like this? Because the way you present your friendship, your relationship, your digital experience with her, you're presenting like, oh, I'm hug a buddy, fuck a buddy. I'm with you, Lena, fuck Snaps, because it's on record. Fuck Snaps. I'm with you, Lena, but then you do the two-faced shit. You could have, like I said, as the video played, when they went on Lena and the girls, said, hey, bro, no, and you could have gone in depth.
So you claim I never said anything about Lena or Kitty or her son? I did.
Your opposites are fucked up. But Lena,
it's false.
You also
I did mention Lena and Kitty and her son.
OTW did say, oh, we're going to get caught. OTW and them are going to cry because we have been exposing them. We have been exposed. And yes, Lena and them do sit in the
exposing
pocket.
What have you exposed about
your
OTW?
personal relationship? You presented your personal relationship to Lena, and she's asking you in a personal way. So, I mean, we get it.
With her. I said I agree. Maybe show me a little bit more. That's it.
Go ahead.
Nothing more.
I know that they're all going to say stuff about me. I know that they're all going to talk about me, and they're going to say bad things and whatever. I don't care about any of that. What hurt me, Tarek, is that you took me to their channel and you let them do it. You did not have to put yourself in that position. I've done nothing to you. I've never done anything or said anything against you. I don't talk about you. And it was hurtful.
Have I ever spoke to anybody about you in any bad way? Never. Now you're mad about me bringing your video there. I understand why you're mad.
No,
now here's
I'm
my
not
reason.
Mad. I'm hurt that you did that. You could have told me to shut up. You did not have to take my channel over there. They
All
could
right,
have
so-
done it on their own and done it on their own, and that's their business. But
All
for
right.
you to do it, it was unexcusable, Tarek.
All right, no problem. So look what I'll do as just me being respectful to you, because you are, to me, still a respectful woman. Whatever from now on or after today, anything I say on your channel, if Snafu is in it, I'll cut you and Kitty out totally from the thing, and I'll just put Snafu in there where Snafu is. This way, you at least know that would never happen again. And this way, on a personal level, in terms of just your word and mine, in terms of being honorable, I would respect that, and I would never bring anything. Even if you say, for example, hey, Tarek, I don't want my name to be brought up at all, or my thing, even though they're public, I would respect that. If I thought that I'm bringing you in a way, putting you in any kind of way, danger or anything that reputation wise, I would take you out completely. So that's not something I wouldn't do for you or Kitty at all. I just didn't think it was as bad as you thought. Now you shed the light on it. Maybe to you it was. No problem. From now on, I'll definitely take you out completely. But based on what Kitty said, guilty by association, this is the problem with the guilty by association. Snafu is the main reason I was trying to sue, not you. Now you're gonna be guilty by association if I don't take it out. Respect to you, I'll take it out next time if that's gonna bother you.
Well, when I do videos on Marfugal, I'm very methodical. I cut so many clips, and I to explain things. And if you go watch any of my videos, you'll see how I do it with a lot of clarity. I do it specifically for specific situations. I don't do it to change the narrative. I do it to expose the narrative. So if you're going to do that, it's fine. But do it with clarity and do your own video on snaps on your own channel. But to take me over there so that they can critique me and do it, he's going to have a field day with this tomorrow. I'm not going to watch it, and I don't give a damn. Because those people mean nothing to me. They don't affect my life. Exactly. But because you come on my channel and you say, hey, Elena, what's up? And me and you have a rapport, it's hurtful. It's hurtful. And I'm not going to tolerate it. So I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
No, I will. And tomorrow, how's this? Tomorrow, I'll make sure I don't bring this video at all, period. Zero. Because I don't need this video to back up anything I have against Snafu. And I have also, I know this is a sensitive situation because you both know Snafu and you both have this friendship and you both know each other. And I don't blame you for that. And again, I say it in public all the time so that you can understand the difference between me and somebody like him. Is even with all the stuff that Snafu said about me, all the stuff that maybe I was trying to expose about him, only on his false claiming, nothing against him personally. Never in my life I didn't say that if he brings the right claim, I'll stand by him even till now. And on top of that, never I got mad ever and told Snafu, if you come near my daughter, and you thank God you cut him off, the idiot, he was mad and said something that to me. Like, why would you say that to me, Snaps, when I would defend your daughter with my life? I got 2 daughters, you idiot. I would defend my friend's daughter, my neighbor's daughter, anybody's daughter with my own life, even if I don't know them. So for you to even say that last time to me was out of control, out of line, I let it go, which is no problem because you were mad. But don't ever say that stuff to me because that will be like over the line, because to me, that's way in my moral values. I would never let anybody harm anyone.
You're turning this back to Snaps. You need to have a one-on-one with Snaps on his channel and go over that stuff with him. But
no problem.
I needed to have you answer these things because it was wrong what you did, and it was
from your perspective. Okay, from your perspective, from my perspective, I don't think it was wrong.
Lena, I gotta say something. You guys are hearing Lena's version. I love Lena, but here's the deal, Lena. You're talking to a predator sympathizer. She's asking this guy on a personal level, what's up? Look, OTW them, you say have a field day. Lena, don't be weak. Don't be weak. Don't be weak. Fuck this. They are going to have a field day in OTW. All you guys who have let me say something. Let me say something, Lena. Let me say something, Terry. No, all you motherfuckers got to realize, you're listening to Lena because, yes, Tarek, as the infiltrated media relations optics go, she played Lena little. Lena's asking on a personal level.
What?
I'm letting this play out because I want to hear Lena's side of it. But in the reality, on the truth, The fact is real whistleblowers, real journalists have been exposing. Lena, it's fair game. You sit in my foxhole. But because Tarek had that personal relationship, and we told you. The crews told you, Lena, what these people are and who they are. I get Lena. We're not weak, though. I'm not weak. Neither is the truth, yo. So Lena, this is her side, and I'm not calling her weak. This shows the wheat and tear, and she's asking you wheat and tear optics, homie. But I'm telling you, and I'm telling Lena, these are predators. I'm telling everyone out there, these are predators. OTW, so all you guys fucking supporting the shit we've exposed, also supporting criminals that we've exposed.
Where's OTW supporting?
But go ahead, Lena. Keep talking, but don't be too weak with these fucktards, because you know the other people who stand side by you, we're not weak against them. So we don't need to beg and say why personal, because we know who they are. We know what their God is. We know who they are. Dude, the lack of knowledge, homie. And Lena, we tell her all the time. Tomorrow will come, but I get why she's taking this so personal. But Lena, don't take it too personal, because these fucktards, they know who's watching them. They know who's fucking taking counts, and we be fucking the crews deep, homie. And your optics are deep. And Lena, you gotta understand, because you do sit side by side in a foxhole. You'll get fucktards like this who try and infiltrate you now, and OTW will have filtered. But OTW,
what is wrong with you? I got a job. I'm doing this is my own thing.
Through the cops, same thing. So Lena, remember, we're not weak against these people because we know what they're about.
Go ahead.
That's all I got.
Do your filibuster.
That's all I gotta say, homie. You are. Hey, Lena's just sharing it because you got personal with her. You played this, and I tell Lena all the time. I said, Lena,
I would respect her regardless. Whatever she chooses to, it doesn't matter.
We're not weak like that. I'm telling you, I'm not
using word salad and bringing weak and all that. It's not going to work.
I will not forget who you've been protecting.
I spent the last 10 minutes expressing how I felt, and I was not weak. I'm not a weak person.
You're not a weak person.
Well, I'm telling you, it's different. Our optics are different. I will not cupcake to this sympathizer of predators.
I've been told by several, Tarek, I've been told by several people, not just Snaps, by several people to stay away from you because you would turn on me. And I would tell them, okay, well, I'll figure it out myself or whatever.
Okay.
I don't let people dictate who I talk to. I don't let anybody tell me who I can and cannot.
Thank God somebody has their own brain.
So none of us are brainwashed. I am not brainwashed. I follow Snaps because he has done nothing but tell me the truth. And I know he's told me the truth because other people corroborated things that he's told me.
And that's what I'm saying. This is your opinion of it.
I know he doesn't.
And that's what I'm saying. This was your opinion. And I'm glad you shared it.
And I trust Snaps. Now, Snaps and I, we have a very strong dynamic, and we're able to work good together. But we also go back and forth when we're on the phone. We go at it back and forth. But don't get it twisted and think that all of a sudden I'm just going to turn on Snaps and shut him off and go against him, because I believe in everything that he says, because he is.
Well, we have receipts, Lena. You have receipts.
When he calls them pedophile sympathizers, he's not lying. Why are they not talking about it? Why are they hanging out on each other's channels? Why are they hushing the pedophile optics? For what reason? Why won't they talk about Adam? Why
okay? I can tell you why. I can give you one reason.
All of it monographed. Here's the deal. We know why.
No, tell them why, Snaps. Please tell them why.
Tarek, I'm about to go, but Lena, I'm not calling you weak. I'm not calling you weak, but I'm just saying the truth here on the crew as a unit. Yeah, Lena shared her heart to you because you kind of, as I would call it,
play your game, Snaps. Play your game.
Personal trust. You infiltrated her personal trust. But see, Lena, I told her from the start
personal trust,
about you. But I also told her that we're in a foxhole of sharks. And Lena does not understand. Like, OTW use this for all the content he wants, but I want OTW's audience to remember. I tried to do a background check with all these people. None of them wanted to play ball. And OTW said, maybe I'll do it. No, I want all these motherfuckers. TML, the fucking Sounding Machine, all of us who's all these little fucktards online. We all do a fucking let's show our paperwork time.
Why would they show their papers to you? Does that make sense at all?
Real man and who's not. Who's beating their wife? Who's not?
Does that make any sense at all?
Let's see what if you actually hurt someone or not. Let's see your paperwork. What you in for, homie? What you in for,
Okay,
homie?
so let
None of
me
you guys
say
will do it, and
something.
I'm
Okay, when you're
telling
done, I
women
can explain
because
to
I love
you.
Lena, and Lena, like,
No,
tell you what,
let
if
me
OTW
explain
wants
to you when you
like,
stop
make
filibustering.
content
My
of
God.
this, OTW, you're a pedophile sympathizer. And
Dude,
so are
people are
you,
getting old and you just
okay?
keep saying
So
that
are you,
stupid
Truth or
shit all
Thought.
the time.
So are you, Tarek. So I love the girls to
Let me
death.
know when you're
and I
done
would
so I can
support them
answer
till my
one
death.
claim at a
But do you
time.
not understand? Do you not understand? They're not stupid. And Lena's showing her heart. But again, we
Nobody
love
said
Lena.
anybody's
You guys make
stupid. Why are you
thumbs up
putting
like
words
a
in my
channel.
mouth?
And she, again, I'm
Nobody
saying this
said
out of my mouth, not
anybody's
Lena's.
stupid.
Lena shared her opinion. I'm sharing my opinion. The reason
Good
is, though,
job.
is you ain't playing the big game. The big game is they can see your two-face off, but I'm telling them the big game, we already know what's
And
up with
she
you.
called me
So what's up
out
with
on it
so
when she
Lena's
thought
like,
I was not being honest or
hope OTW
credible,
makes
right?
content
Did she need
because,
you for
again,
that? No. She has a
OTW,
heart. She has
you
a
do a
brain.
broadcast. Let's all fucking do the paperwork game. Tarek, you too. You got papers? Let's show our public records, all of us together.
See,
You down?
can I answer your
down,
question? So I
down,
tell you
Tarek?
how stupid you are.
You down to dox yourself? I am.
Hold
Matthew
on, Tarek.
Sims, let's do it. Let's do
I've
it,
been
Tarek.
doxxed 3 times
Tarek,
because of you and
No,
Paul.
so are you down to show your
Hey,
papers with
hush.
all the dudes?
Derek, do you know that the reason we're able to link Adam and Dex to these other people is because I was their head mod for the longest time. Okay. And once I got out and Snap started linking everything together, I can pick Adam out of the group. And when OTW was on, Adam was in that chat. I saw him. He used a fake name. He used a ghost name. And I saw him in there because I know Adam and I know the way he speaks. I know the way he types. And he was in there and he was making comments about Dex and saying, well, how do we know that that's Dex? Because it doesn't seem like it's Dex. That was Adam. I know that was Adam. So if you don't think that they're all linked together, they're all linked together and their whole agenda
He's not linked, though.
is to shut it down. To shut down.
Okay, but he's not linked. If you think
Bro,
OTW is linked to
she's always going to Marfugal. Hey, she's going to Marfugal Optics because she's not the fucking fool, Foxhole. I am. I love Lena, but she ain't in the Foxhole, motherfuckers. I am. And so are many shadow zebras. No, so are many shadow zebras worldwide. And what I'm telling you is we know what they are about. We know exactly what they are about. And it's funny because a lot of the optics are shown to the audience members. No, a lot of the audience is shown to the people publicly. That, like, it's not even denial. The fact that you're trying to run around. Marfugal, it got deeper than Marfugal, the Lena. They started going to Predator racketeering rings like Monograph. It got Marfugal is the start. It always leads to Marfugal in the end. It always leads to Marfugal in the end.
All right, Snaps, you did a good job.
Deeper than me, you understand.
Tarek,
I'm just telling you.
He's telling the truth.
I'm not making it up.
I'm not saying he's not Lena, but he's not letting me respond to any claims for 20
because
minutes.
She's not fully understanding the get-go of it either.
I understand everything you're saying. You don't have to explain anything to me.
And that's
but
what's
you're
so
making
frustrating
false
because I
claims
don't
about
want to get
people,
at her,
and you
but
can't
she
let
doesn't
me
even know a
finish.
lot of it either. And a lot of it is basically go to court. You fucking piece of shit.
Filibuster some more, idiot.
Because you guys are scumbag fucks. And dangerous.
Filibuster some more.
And you're predator supporter.
I can expose you more on your
Show
tactics.
your paperwork, all of you. Show your paperwork, all of you men up here.
Can I explain to you again why on any paperwork just right now? Show you how dumb you are.
Tarek, why don't you do your own videos on your own channel? Because you have a
channel. I'm not here to do videos, Dina, at all. I don't have a channel like that.
You go on other channels to expose them. Why don't you just?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not my thing, though. It's not my thing. I got a job. I do framing and everything.
But you don't have a problem being up on their channels for hours.
Yes, because I don't want a channel, Lena. I don't want a channel at all. I'll never have a channel. Never say never, but I don't want a channel.
So then what are you trying to expose? And if you're not going to do your own channel,
well, why don't we pull up Kimo's interview instead of bitching and whining all of us?
No,
let's pull up Kimo's interview and let him expose what he claimed. Because honestly, we're gonna just go back and forth. Lena and I kind of differ on our thoughts on it, but we're in the same page. Like she said, we will always get through our optics. But the fact is the truth, stands against this shit.
Stop saying
you
truth.
once
You once stood
for what was right.
Nothing.
You once stood for what was right. That you were in the wheat versus Terry. You stood for what's right at one time, and then you crossed lines Oh, man.
cross the line by making
man.
sure you're not
And
putting
honestly,
words in my mouth.
You
like
claim
false
you can
claims,
bust
but
the
yeah.
chemo interview. I tell Lena to pull that shit up if you got time.
Okay,
If not, do
so
it a
Snaps,
different
when did I say I had enough?
We can argue all night long. Let's pull
No, because
something
you
up.
won't talk. You're arguing
Exactly,
with
look at what
yourself.
you can discredit.
You're literally arguing with yourself right now. That's what you don't understand. You say you're a journalist.
No,
you don't do
said
any
you could
open
just,
dialogue. Zero.
You said you could fucking
Zero dialogue. You have asked me like 20 questions. I've not been able to answer one. You said this all our paperwork, right, Snaps? So I explained to you why
Let's all I think all the men. I think all the men out here, all these guru
can I
fucktards,
explain the paperwork to
let's have
you
a
so you
paperwork
don't
night.
make that claim so you don't sound stupid, Snaps? Now, if you asked me, Tarek, could you put your own paperwork and dox yourself and put it on live? Of course I can. I have nothing on my record. I'll put it all for you, and you can put yours. But some
You don't have to go
people,
to the story then.
hold on. You say, why doesn't some people like Steven or TML want to put theirs, right? Some people don't want their own record on public for a reason. No, you're wrong. Hold on.
You don't want them.
It has nothing to do with what you're claiming. It has something to do with what they have to make it all public in terms of financials. You dumb fuck. You're fucking
because they're scumbags of society.
You're so fucking retarded. Some people have a lot of things they don't want to expose in terms of their financial statements. You are
they're
dummy,
scumbags
and I
online
stopped
in the
talking to you
digital
about
experience
you.
in the backyard, and they're afraid
You're a
to show their
fucking
public record.
dummy.
These are
Dummy.
great fucking people. I'm a fucking felon, homie. I did my time. I'll show my records
you're
every
proud
day.
being a felon,
These
Snaps.
scumbags
You're proud
online
being-
who grip,
you're proud-
who
you're
are
proud to be
afraid
a
to show
felon.
the record that you're defending, they're predators,
You're
they're
proud. You
criminals,
gotta ask
they're
them that question. I
predators.
only give you a perspective, you moron.
Keep playing with me.
Yeah, I'm done. You know, I'm not gonna get anywhere today with you because you're gonna keep interrupting every time you think like you're losing the argument, which it's okay. So I'm gonna let it go your way. You won every argument. You won every argument.
I love Lena with all my heart, but she doesn't even I think Lena doesn't even understand these type of people. We tell her all the time who you are, what you are.
You know what?
I love Lena with my heart, but I'm not gonna change my hug a buddy, fuck a buddy status with predators like you unless
you are not. When you're going on Grace's channel every day,
do what's right with God.
You are not changing when you're going on Grace's channel every day.
Bad people. Bad people, like Isaac Cappy said, my brother Isaac
that's why
Cappy.
you're going on Grace's channel every day now, pretty much, right, Sass?
Fucking scumbag.
Yeah, you go from exposing them, call them, all kind of incest, zebra. They're using my zebra everywhere. Now, Grace all of a sudden is not using your zebra, and you are good friends on our channels. Does that make sense?
I told you the Grace Blurb topic said, Keemstar. Grace is still publicly still in the whole locale fucking
so she knows Keemstar. What does that mean? Hold on.
Keemstar recently, as soon as Grace fucking was there and then got fired a day after, Keemstar and his whole staff and his YouTube channel for the last 2-3 months, even up to now.
What does that mean? That she's off the hook?
Mr. Beast status. Keemstar's Mr. Beast status. These are big YouTubers.
I know who Keemstar is. Stop talking about Keemstar.
The number of the CEO of YouTube. Okay? These are
Here's the problem. You won't answer the question. Snap, stop fucking filibustering. The question is, why did you stop exposing her when Keemstar? What's Keemstar got to do with you stop exposing her?
Even Keemstar, he's like, these motherfuckers are such.
Dude, do you understand any questions at all? You're a fucking journalist. Do you understand anything I'm saying to you right now? We're going from one side to another.
He makes
you
money
wonder why Paul got sick. You wonder why Paul got sick. Nah, I know why he got sick.
Paul's a fucking piece of
Alina,
shit.
I'm not gonna give you. I know this is stressful. No, that's not why. He got sick
now
much because of you, probably. Because of you.
Kind of looks like Jennifer dumped his ass, or he lost his land, and now he's like living in his car in the desert. Like he looks pretty
wish him
rugged,
bad.
man.
That's a good Christian. A good Christian wishes people bad when they're dying. They don't say, "I hope you do better and become a better person, so you can be closer to the Father." They wish him bad, right? That's what they do.
Hey! Who makes safe places for predators? Who publicly said that? Online.
You're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. Do you know? You just said you're a Christian again, right? You're a Christian.
I am a Christian. I stand up for children who are fucking abused.
What does your Bible say against that? To teach about your Bible every day. What does your Bible say in Isaiah? What does your Bible say in different verses? When somebody sways the other way, you wish them bad or good, idiot. Please answer. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
It's all.
What does the Bible say about people that go stray? Do you wish them bad, or you wish them to go to their Father so Jesus can take them in and hopefully one day they'll go to heaven and be saved? Isn't that the Trinity message, to go to Jesus to save everybody? So you want people to be saved, not when they do bad, you start putting them down. Right?
Narrow the path, Tarek.
No. Here we go, dude. I can sit down with you biblically and fucking break you in half in every fucking Bible verse you can open. Don't tell me the narrow is the path. Not the question. The question was, in your Bible, does it say when somebody doesn't go the right way to wish them
bad? You have a guru outfit. You guys seen my guru outfit?
There we go. Keep switching narratives. You're the biggest fucking liar, Snaps. And the more you talk about you being a Christian, the more you say that you talk to the truth.
Hey, I got a screenshot right now. I got a screenshot right now. Hey, Lena, I got a screenshot right now from Tarek today saying, "Hey, Venus Cupcake," like literally, like licking her little witch broom.
Why did I say that? Do you know why I said that?
No, it's all and you want to know something, and it's not. Lena didn't even know about this, so other crew members are like, "Look at that."
Tell her why.
Yeah, fucking funny, but I'm saying
tell her why I sent her the text.
Yeah, he called.
Oh man,
I went in the chat why I sent her.
Kid. He didn't even call.
Come up with more lies. Come up with more lies. You think I'm gonna screenshot of it?
Should I send Lena the fucking?
Yes, send her both texts. The one I sent and the one after I sent. You fucking liar. This is why you ruin your credibility, Snaps. It says in the text message.
I never hide anything.
To piss off Snaps. Didn't it say that? Yes or no? You fucking liar. So stop fucking promoting something that's not true.
Predators and pedophiles.
You are a fucking lying.
You're literally going to admitted witches. Mr. Christian, Muslim, whatever you are.
I get it to piss you off. You're fucking moron.
Like Venus Cupcake.
You are
Venus
a moron if you think I'm standing by Venus.
Feminist women, like feminist idiot. Like the Me Too feminist women. Like
okay, so what other are you gonna use? Hold on. You used my grandfather. You used Venus. You used the names to bring my record. You used today Lena to persuade her that no, Tark's trying to play with your heart, which is not true. You used every fucking scam you can use today. Every fucking scam you use. What else is left?
You heard Lena to say I'm not weak, and I had to recorrect myself. I said, no, she's not weak.
All the scam
trying to be personal with
fucking backpack.
And I'm trying to tell, and the Truthio knows that you guys are scumbags who hang out with predators.
No,
that's
not Lena. You say anything about you.
That's the whole here. You get
anything you say.
But I'm going to yield. I'm going to let Lena run her show. I bet she's been very patient with me.
Look, Lena, this has been fun and all, but
are you out of here?
Like, I'm not staying up.
This is Snaps' fault. Thanks, your buddy Snaps.
No, she actually
talking shit, and I thought me and you were gonna do a live, so I'm out.
That's true. So I'm gonna go.
Brandy.
Well, you can't. Thank you, Snaps.
Brandy,
no, because let's be real, because I got to tell everyone this. Kitty was actually saying to
Kitty wanted to talk about other stuff, so we're going to go ahead and end all this for now, and because they're just going back and forth over silliness, and they're not going to get nowhere if they want to.
Yeah, I mean,
go on the channel.
I said what I had to say, but he's not going to ever admit fault. He's not. So you all are just wasting your time.
Well,
I'm not going to put my energy on him anymore, because he's not going to defend you. He's not going to defend me. He's not going to defend Snaps. I thought him and Snaps were friends, but apparently not. But anyway, we can do this tomorrow. My appointment got canceled at the eye doctor because the doctor can't make it down from Alamosa because the storm is really, really bad. So thanks, Tarek, for ruining a live.
Well, he didn't ruin it. I wanted to ask him some questions, and I got the answers that I was, asking, and I just wanted to clarify some things with him, and it went a little bit longer than I thought. So sorry about that, Kitty.
We can do it another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they weren't going to get anywhere going back and forth.
They never do. That's the thing. I don't understand why he continuously comes on the panel when all he does is lie, and he's not anyone's friend. He's not. He's two-faced. He's not anyone's friend. So, and if he's gonna show up again, like I'm done. I mean, I don't have to do a live. I'm good. So anyway, I'm not mad at you. It's just the whole thing just drained me, and now I understand why I didn't go live that much. So anyway,
Well,
y'all have a good night.
They
Bye,
can be
Lena.
ruining, so yeah.
All
All right. Well, thanks for coming up, Kitty. Sorry it didn't turn out the way I was hoping. I thought we were going to have a awesome show tonight.
It
and
was
talk
a
about
good
kinds of
stream. We had a
things, and
great time.
that went a little bit longer than I thought. So sorry about that. And so thank you all for coming. And
Oh, our friend's pissed. Kitty's pissed. I thought it was great. Yeah, I just happened to catch it, and that was more entertaining than what Tommy's doing over here.
Yeah, I got it now. I'm onto it now.
Oh, what you are.
Go ahead, expert panel. Your thoughts?
You should have heard Z last night trying to describe you to his panel without calling you a sovereign citizen. He's just kept like rotating. It's like he's really kind of
Shut up, Noel.
Just
That's
mute
the best way to describe me. And I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers
She
wanna
needs
call it
train.
or not. Do I hit the mark of perfection? Absolutely not. Do I?
I can't always mute her.
Probably regularly.
Noel,
I'm
are you
sure.
on another panel?
Right.
Shut
But again,
up,
my
DJ.
principles, my values, my foundation is
I'm
bedrock.
talking to you guys.
Right. So it is
Stop
what it is.
it.
It's not
Look,
because
the
I'm me, it's
panel.
because I am
Stop
that I
it.
am.
Stop talking to us, guys.
I'm not taking credit for this.
I
thing.
can't.
I'm saying that
We're
This
trying
is
to
so
listen to the
boring.
monkey
Can we
boys. We're
please turn
trying
this
to
off?
listen to
Others
the
embody
monkey
it. This
boys.
game is
Noel, just be quiet and
But
fucking
again,
chew on
they'll
your
go and get
straw.
triggered, and that's why Pip and Matt
Chew on my
because they don't
straw.
understand confidence. They don't understand true will. Doing no will rather than your own will.
Everybody
I don't give
do
a
it.
fuck about my own
Don't do
thoughts
it.
and feelings. You think I give
See
a
how
fuck about
everybody's
yours?
acting
My thoughts
now?
and feelings have been my own worst enemy, unguarded and unchecked. Right? Mastered, your thoughts and emotions can be your best friend. The Tao says that. Sayings of the Buddha. Dhammapada says that. Right? All great spiritual texts tell you that. Master yourself. Take yourself out into the world. Be an
Sounds very
exemplification of conscience.
Scientologist.
And then the
Like,
game is over.
right
Now
here.
it's time to die with dignity.
Just like Jack.
Dalai Lama.
Very Scientology.
I've had the damnedest time
Shameless
trying to
plug.
describe the
Shameless
panel
plug.
to people, that's for sure. And describe you without using those words.
Okay.
I call it
Jeffrey, you guys are my second rotation. Like I remember a totally different panel just like 3 months
Oh,
ago.
synchronicity!
Try it.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Synchro!
And then like I had a bunch of people watch.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Hit that back. Hit that back.
Or people are asking me to be on there because they know we're going
Dude,
to
I was just saying this.
He's really
And
kind of
when you give
charismatic guy.
yourself over to the Most High, you become the closest exemplification of what folks would call God in this realm. That's the best way to describe me, and I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers want to call it egoic or not.
yeah.
Do I hit the mark of perfection? Absolutely not. Do I fall short of the Most High? Probably regularly. I'm sure of it, right? But again, my principles, my values,
Right.
my foundation is bedrock
I
strong.
can't believe this
You
shit.
can't move me, right? So it is what it is. And it's not because I'm me, it's because I am that am. See? I'm not taking credit for this beingness. I'm saying that I discovered this beingness and I've embodied it. If others embody it, this game is over. Right? But again, they'll go and get
game's
triggered,
over.
and that's why I pimp and Mac on them, because they don't understand confidence. They don't understand true will. Doing no will rather than
Confidence.
your own will. I don't even give a fuck about my own thoughts and feelings. You think I give a fuck about yours?
It's
My thoughts and
apparent.
feelings have been my own worst enemy, unguarded and unchecked. Right? Mastered, your thoughts and emotions can be your best friend. The Tao says
can we
that.
stick
Sayings of the
through
Buddha.
this?
Dhammapada says that.
Oh, here he comes.
Right? All great
pulling
spiritual
fucking
texts tell you
teeth.
that. Master yourself. Take yourself out into the world. Be an exemplification of conscience. And then the game is over. Now it's time to die with dignity.
I've had the damnedest time trying to describe the panel to people, that's for sure. And describe you without using those words.
That has always been my
You guys
issue.
are my second rotation. Like, I remember a totally different panel just like 3 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. And then like I had a bunch of people walk
He's the
yesterday, and yesterday was like an especially goofy show, you know, of like
Tommy, excuse me, Mr. Phillip. Tommy, will you take that bullshit off the
Why
screen,
do I
please?
feel like I'm
don't need to
having
see
such
videos.
a deja vu?
Shut up!
No,
You don't want to see
bro.
my face, dude.
Save that
Shut
for Justin
up!
Kadeen.
Yeah.
Live cast last night at 2 in the morning. He's playing video games. No one watched. Asking me for respect.
Is that Peniel?
No,
We don't
just
need that. Just take it down, please, sir.
Oh, he's
I was going to put the show up.
Please, thank you. No, I'd rather just look at you. I'm fine looking at you.
Oh,
Faggot.
write that down.
Justin gave me a bunch of ultimatums and blocked me the end of the night before last.
Bro, I'm sick of all these
All right,
people.
let's get to Harlow 3000. That's what everybody wants.
Constantly competing, and they got
Yeah,
shit
you got to
to
see
stand on.
Jack
And
Harlow.
imagine how powerful we are that we can
Macho.
7 billion egoic.
Yeah,
demonic,
you need a
mind
little
control
window of
motherfuckers
Jack
for
Harlow
100,000.
doing his thing up here.
Called the Spartan 300.
I can do it. That's what I
He's that
meant.
guy.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, if we would step into that.
Is that faggot Moose
Go
still
ahead,
around?
Mr. Phil.
Not really.
And others. Where's the rest of the panel? Where are these people?
Bro,
I'm not fast forwarding it. I'm taking in Camacho footage. Y'all can suck my dick. Thank you, Michael A.
Around everywhere. Wherever we're needed, we're there. That's what the Rosicrucians talked about. I'm on my pot. So I travel on my pot.
This was back when I had my food buckets up in the background. My food buckets. My bucket food.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
doomsday food.
Yeah, maybe I pull those videos up of the
Oh my
cops
God,
coming in for
Tommy
work.
looks so
Hey,
different.
quick question. We're gonna do some interrogation. They sit down all happy, and then 30
Was
minutes
Tommy
in, they're like,
fat
"Yeah, we're gonna
now?
arrest you now for 20 felons."
Or was he
A
fat in
couple of
this
those
picture?
going around lately.
No, Tommy
Seems
always
maybe
looks
the
better
word's
with a
getting
little bit of weight on
Seems
him.
maybe law
Yeah, he
enforcement's looking bad, right? Why would you folks want to ruin your reputation completely?
And he got mad for
Better
me
start
sending it.
arresting all the scum around you. You say there's good cops. I say there can't be any good cops.
Brief
You ain't
version.
arresting the fucking dead ones.
I tried to explain
Go
it.
ahead,
brief version.
start doing that so we can turn the tide and bring this back to a civilized society. You all talk about, right? Where we do what's true and what's right.
Oh, look at
Right?
Camacho.
Isn't that right, Jeff? We're civilized and sophisticated, mind control followers, scum, evil, devoid of any kind of will, morals, ethics, values, logic,
Doritos. Mandarin.
Because you
We had
really
to
don't
put the other
want
dog
that,
to sleep
right?
yesterday.
Act like you want that when there's a bunch of
Where's
folks
Harlow?
behind you. Let's not play the ego game, but you really don't
He's
want that.
coming,
You
but
ain't
I'm
about it when
looking
you're by
at my
yourself.
dog.
You
Deal
fucking
with
shake
it.
and whine and cry, just like everybody.
Oh my
Right?
fucking
You don't
Aw.
stand tall and walk alone. You
Macho's
fucking
taking
shake
a
when you
nap.
go to arrest me with 60s around me. I know, you're just so full of adrenaline and want to beat me and murder me. But then when
Tommy,
I go
is
to
that
talking,
the
you're like,
same
turn the other
apartment?
way. Right? It's almost like you're
Yeah,
scared
it
of
was
the word
always the
truth.
apartment.
It's like the conscience is activated because you know you're doing wrong. It's not about Paulie boy. I'm
Fine,
just
I'll
one
take it
guy.
in when I'm alone.
Right? Because that's
There's the Dak Harlow.
Put your arms
How
ain't
much
long
is a
enough to
push
box the
forward?
God,
It's one
huh?
push forward. We'll
Yeah.
wait for him to come in
That's where
natural.
we're at.
I know me and Harlow eventually get it on this one, boy.
The prodigal son learns one way or the other. Go off into the world, make your own name, act like you're somebody, and when you get destroyed,
I'm
you'll be
like,
turned
where
back
is this?
under the law.
It sounds like
Happens
it's
that
all-
way every time.
it's all-
After
That's
we
not
do
how
that,
the
right?
prodigal story. That's not how the prodigal son story goes, Paul.
I guess he's
I'm
reached
so
live an old stream.
So Mark Passio just made a video
Are you
threatening
fucking with stuff like you
shut
do on
down
every
the
phone? Oh, you're actually
network
muted.
because of donations have tapered off in the last
Tommy,
month.
Relax.
I'm
Shut it
distracted
down.
by his
Change.
Iron Man
Act
shirt.
yourself like the rest of these fucking cowardly scum who went the other way because you got a little bit of paper. You got a little bit of notoriety, right? You folks
He
are
also-
so weak.
He also just like you
Arlo
know, people, a lot of people
3000.
questioning why like Panini's up there and stuff, and then he's been like demanding that all his followers start making content, and he's been like kind of like alienating a bunch of people. So it's like, hello, like when you act like that, clearly
save
people
that
are going to
footage.
leave, and your donations are going to go down. And
Nah, it's cool to scream on people for what's true and what's right. I do it all the time. Motherfuckers know I do it out of love. When you want to scream on people out of ego, because you want folks to get like you, it's the cult to get like you, right? I leave
You're
folks back
watching
to
this because it's
themselves in
already
spirit.
saved,
I don't tell them
idiot.
come on here and run their mouth, or they ain't
No,
doing it.
I'm
right?
fucking
I tell them
confused.
to come on
Harlow.
here and run your fucking mouth.
You
better
always
be doing
are.
it. So when I hear
Always.
this guy and others say common law doesn't matter, right? The courts don't matter. Understanding law don't matter. My antennas go up, right? Because that's the only way we're going to stop this before it gets to hot war. Is motherfuckers standing on their position, telling these folks, you're not going to trick me out of position any longer. If enough folks did that every day and ran to the courts and did waver, like folks who came up here and have listened to what I've done
Tommy.
and taken that. I don't give advice.
What?
They take what I say I would do
I have a
and they
question.
use it. Folks are allowed to do that. I don't
Pause
give
it,
them
Tommy,
lawful
pause
advice.
it.
But they take it in.
Oh
there's
my
nothing
God,
to
let's
do.
see what
If they
the
were dismissed
stupid
as
girl's
every day
question is.
in
I
every
got
county, they'd
questions
stop
for her
having to
too.
stop people because it wouldn't be
Please.
profitable. It's a fucking number.
No.
I'm doing
Jeffrey,
it.
pause it.
What?
No, it's okay. You don't have to keep talking anyway.
It's not me. Tommy's got it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why
okay.
she's in the
But
snow. Yeah.
why?
Don't
why
yell at
I
me.
guess-
Jeez.
Me?
Sorry.
I'm not yelling at you.
No, me, DGM. Sorry.
Okay. Of course, she's yelling at you. No.
Say the thing.
Okay. So why the internet?
What?
What did you say?
I said, why did he leave the internet? Like, why did he go? Why? I'm hearing that Paul.
What an idiot.
First game.
Paul's not around.
It's her thing. Not business.
And I was
Not
going to say,
stop running
internet,
slaughterhouse games on you, and
Okay.
you start bucking up
Free
and
fire.
breaking the fucking boundaries,
Tommy.
down, right? The cows only.
That was a good
What? No. Sherelle, listen. I will pull up the shit that bitch has been saying from panel to panel that if I bring it to her face,
Okay,
she'll say,
we're not
"What?"
going there. This is
stuff.
pop. It's pop.
I know. It's not going there, and this is the only time she'd ever fucking show up. That's why I don't
know.
respect
Just
her.
reminding you. But I want to know also why he left. Is Paul dying?
don't-
Does he have cancer?
I said if there's a serious issue, I have to run the fairest fucking panel. If there's no issue and somebody just wants to come up and fuck with me, they can kick rocks. She can go on her daddy's stream.
I don't know.
Tommy, why-
I don't think
Is
she's
Paul-
fucking with you.
Paul's not streaming anymore?
No,
No,
he's
apparently
done.
he's given up. I did a we'll run TJMC mouth it, and she thinks she's invincible here. I'll run the you were here, but I'll run one loop of the monkey RIP.
That's
Hi.
You got to listen for the Jack
You've never
advice.
bothered
Jack
to respond. I know you brag about how you put yourself so far away from me, Paul. But see, this is where you don't get it. You don't get what's going on yet.
Was the other day.
You know how to reach me, Paul. Messenger is real convenient. Hit the unblock. You can call. We can have a conversation at any time you like.
Platty,
You don't
hit
even
the
have to share
unblock,
your phone
Platty.
number with me, you scared little girl. No, stop that. I didn't like Hank insulting you. I'm gonna try and avoid insults too.
What?
Oh no, we're over budget.
It's just little
We can't
Jackisms.
do this. We got to dig into our savings.
What happened to Paul?
I was like that way.
Tommy.
Well, Someone
Happened to
already.
Paul.
I don't remember who.
Hold on.
Has been looking into me. The police
Hold
have been
on.
to my address a number of times over the past few years. It wasn't always me. What I lacked, and what I believe most people are lacking, is self-awareness.
It was just the rest in peace Freedom Monkey thing we were looping. Paul's still here. Don't worry.
Fucking preyed on because they sit there all day and enjoy the fucking pen. Right? If they started breaking down the walls and the boundaries, they'd have to do something else with them. At least let them graze free. If every time you put the cows in the box, they broke through the side of it, you have to at least let them graze free. Right? There still might be some kind of rules and order and end goal there, but you'd have to let them graze free. That's where we're at. Or they got to kill us all, right?
Videos.
And most folks ain't ready to live on that. Break through the fucking cow pen so we can graze free, or let them kill us all, right? You might break through the fence and they say,
Pretty cool
these cows,
experience.
hey, we're going to kill them all.
I got a pretty cool experience. So yesterday I ended up I do like a design consulting for a company, and can y'all hear me? Okay, is everything good?
Pretty sketchy, but
Thank you, sir. We're just
Brand new one, man. All the
there. We go.
used vehicle prices are down. They can't sell any of the new vehicles.
Jack.
They're all down.
So this
They're
is
like
Jack
the fucking
Harlow,
Andy Tate
the one we
180.
talked about earlier.
You know how many guys
Look
got
at Jesse Ventura. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment, sir.
Absolutely.
They just convinced all the slaves that their cars were worth way more than they actually were. And now it's been like 2 years of no one buying any used cars and people holding on to these cars thinking they're worth too much. So the government tried to artificially raise the price of cars, like at the same time that they were printing up all that money, and we're like seeing the repercussions. There's all, and
Also-
now finally
Yes,
the
sir.
price is all going down to where they should be, and now's the time to buy. But no one's buying because while they brainwashed everyone into thinking their cars are worth more, they brainwashed everyone into buying new cars instead of old cars.
Yeah, like
That's the thing I was just about to say. Why are the slaves so fucking stupid? And I'll tell you why. Because it's all about status. It's a rhetorical question. Everything loops back to the same egoic bullshit.
The rhetorical
Right? See,
question.
Like, I happen to see the 2001 Maxima that I have, which is in like mint condition inside and out, for $3,000. Like perfect, right? It's got me everywhere I need to go, never caused me any problems, and I think it looks good, right? But to a modern day slave,
Harlow,
it's the newest,
please.
the best, and slaves go into debt for the rest of your life. I need something a little bit
You're
bigger.
waking up people when I drive. That was the one I was driving on the military bases with no license plates on during the whole year of COVID, or like half the year 2020.
The Prius is good on gas though. When I
No
valeted
plates on the
I got
72, bitch. Riding on the
Almost
fucking base. What? I had to restrict the fucking decibel output.
47 miles per gallon, the Prius.
I get like 9, 8.
I get 9.
Yeah, miles MPG. That's a V8, fool.
It's a V8, fool.
Jack Harlow rides an ice cream truck around town.
No, it's a Detroit steel truck.
He looks like Luigi right now.
You guys are rolling in like plastic vehicles. Everything's like plastic, insulated. American.
That's why you gotta
steel
go
look like
diesel, man.
Nah.
Yeah, we're diesel here.
Yeah, diesel, baby.
Okay, look. If you want to talk about diesel, all right, on an aircraft here, we have emergency diesel generators, EDGs. The EDGs are as big as your fucking apartment, homeboy. And I knew this little Filipino girl, like 4'11", who had to work on the whole. It's a diesel generator as big as your apartment, looks like a crane with a bunch of like copper lines coming out of it and valves and shit, and there are all these computers on it and shit. That's a diesel generator, motherfucker. That's bigger than any Cummins engine on your fucking on your lifted truck or any of that. That was like diesel.
Well,
engine
Cummins
shit
makes
your
diesel
apartment.
generators. But what's
No,
cool
but
about
this
this?
is government contract diesel, son.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They also use the hydrogen. Well, they also use the hydrogen generators as well, so they utilize nothing but just the water itself.
Star power. That was hotter than the center of the sun.
Well, y'all kind of translated to a new topic, and I wanted to touch base
Well,
with
we were talking about energy. We're talking about energy. We're talking about diesel, and then we went up to star power all the way up. What?
Okay, so
Hold on, Paul. Go pull the video up that I just put in the chat. Since we're on the subject, sorry, man, I don't want to walk you out.
What is this now? What do you?
It's my old business. It's what we're talking about right now. Just check it out.
No, Jeffrey, please don't do this. Why am I feeding back? Who is that? Is that you? Jeffrey, you're horrible today.
AI government, you're fucking late.
Testing.
I asked you for an estimate earlier in the show. You left me hanging. You
I
weren't
just
watching.
muted you. It went away. How dare you?
Wait, Tommy, why didn't you bring Snow back?
I was going to say AI government.
Because Snow can kick Snow. She can come back with a fucking issue with somebody.
Come on to you, Tommy.
This ain't fucking fight, bro.
Broadcast assassin.
My business in 2007, I did diesel vehicles on vegetable oil, and I kept tires and range to them and shit. And the news, I was on like Discovery Channel and all kinds of shit. But this was when
this sounds a little ego AI government.
A couple minutes story.
AI government, this oddly sounds like human ego.
Basically, I was helping people dodge the road tax. And I eventually got shut down by the state.
Good. What?
Jeffrey, you
If you
were
say
on the
something on
Discovery-
Cheryl Snow's behalf, I'm booting you out of here.
No, I'm asking Jeffrey. He mentioned he was on the Discovery
That's
Channel.
for Boston. Huh? Yeah, no. Why is everything?
Yeah, he eventually shows it. I think he shows the thing he was on.
So that means Disney. Okay, carry on.
What does that mean?
No, I just.
You fucking agent? Or you Jeffrey's handler or something? What are you talking about?
No, I didn't like have Discovery Channel did a story about my shop that I had. CNN did a story about my shop that I had when I was doing vegetable oil cars back in the day.
Mercedes?
Diesel. You got to use the diesel to do it.
You're doing Sadie diesels? What were they? Where's the
I don't
one?
know.
There's like a gem one. It's like a
Mercedes.
That's a conversion. You can do the diesel engines. Like any diesel engine, you can do the conversions to it.
Yeah, but there was like one because the heater core was set up in a certain area right by the exhaust. It's like in between a 78 and 84.
Yeah.
It's a
300D,
diesel.
300SD.
Yeah.
I had a shop that's all I did for like 5 years was convert vegetable oil cars in LA. And it was like right when the shitty, all the green stuff was all
Hold
big
on,
and
I think you go into it.
too many
That's pretty cool. Okay.
They are, dude. Sadies are the shit. Listen, old school Sadies,
They're great cars.
They're the shit. They don't build them like that anymore. They're fucking tanks.
Oh yeah.
What's the problem, Jeffrey?
What's that?
No, it's it's in the chat, in the private chat.
You only got to mix like one extra thing with used cooking oil, right? It's like some kind of
That's biodiesel. To make biodiesel, it's a little bit more than.
And there
you
goes
have to actually
Harlow.
refine
Harlow's
it with
just talking
heat and
away.
stuff like that. But I was actually converting vehicles to run off of waste vegetable oil and kerosene and like hydraulic fluid and stuff like that.
Goddamn Germans.
And then Paul never showed the video.
On one of the streams, I think he does.
That's pretty cool.
Because it's the one where I really get up your ass about it and ask you all the questions.
Tommy, Tommy, why? Yeah, I can't win with you, Tom, huh?
What's up?
Either you're just completely manic and disjointed and all over the place,
you're
or now
actually
you're like
very
writing a
manic.
novel in the corner.
No, I'm gonna try and join the Photoshop thumbnail club because that's why I came back, Paul. The girl that makes a lot of your thumbnails, she emailed me and said she heard crypto millionaires were getting killed and she wanted to make sure
Lord
my
check.
dad was all right.
Is that
and she
Michelle?
said I should come back.
Yes.
Right.
I'm tying it together.
But now I believe you that you wouldn't know who made my my meth lab Photoshop.
So, like, I don't see. Can we
Is that
contact the
Michelle?
alien again? I kind of like talking to the alien the other day.
Oh, this
One
was
of your-
just after the alien.
Your extended family there. that does experiments on you.
Oh,
I
He
liked
should have
his
been nicer
analysis
to
of
the
Mr.
alien.
Phillips and the rest of the chimpanzee race.
And I do like trying to develop a character type, but like I said, what's today? We're coming up on
All
the
right, Tom,
25th.
forget.
No, yeah, I don't want to get too attached because it's supposed to not work after the 25th.
You're on
But
a
I'm
low.
trying,
You're
I'm
on
gonna
a
try
low
and
right
figure out how to
You're on
keep
a
it
low.
working.
I gotta catch you on a manic upswing. You're on a low right now.
I found out how to keep it after they destroyed it. Okay, well, I gotta take my dog out, bro. I gotta take my dog out.
All right. Whatever you want to do. All right. Well, Thomas, what do you got then? I'll go to you. See if you got something. You're riding in the car there.
You're not gonna play my fucking video?
No.
In my feet and back is the weird.
This was after I broke my collarbone in the ribs.
Jeffrey, what are you doing in the video? Playing with engine cars?
I'm so confused that.
No, it's CNN. When CNN came to my shop, when I was like in the middle of converting a stretch Hummer to vegetable oil, and like it was when a couple of years back when I guess it was more than 10 years now when like gas was $5 for the first time in history, but I had this shop.
I'm
where
not
I was
manic. I'm
converting- I was,
focusing.
like,
I'm doing
I was making like
videos and
custom cars
Photoshop.
that run off vegetable oil, and I was working on industrial vehicles, converting them to run off vegetable oil. And I've been swamped with business because gas prices went up. But then eventually, I converted Arnold Schwarzenegger's Hummer to vegetable oil.
What the fuck did you just say?
But then this was when this was a long time ago.
All right, Jeffrey, we get it. You know what I do? This is what I mean. Like you just told me to play that video to prove that you know how to do stuff.
Schwarzenegger, huh?
So that was easier to just tell us that you know how to do stuff and that you know Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, it's an interesting video.
I don't think that's the name you use.
If I play the video,
No, you're
Just me, or is Paul going fast like robot?
to come up with ideas for
That's
stuff
you.
to talk about.
You're still doing it, but all right.
What-
No one else is doing it.
what's actually happening in the video? Describe it. Like what are we going to talk about in the video? What are they doing?
In the video I posted in the private
my
chat,
God,
the
this
link
is
to the
fucking
video is
Okay, tell us what
CNN
happens in the video.
interviewing me at my
happens in the
business and
video?
talking about what
Tell
I do.
All right. Well, okay. Let me take a pause.
You mean like when you tell us it's gonna be like that, but with
No, you didn't know what I said. The N word. I don't know where you just where you get.
You gonna finish your sentence, Thomas, or just stop halfway through it?
like chop out? I thought Paul was like waving
Am I
his
fucking
hand.
up?
Oh, it's me. I'm roboting this thing.
Yeah, you're roboting. I
Dox
asked
me.
if anybody else can hear him roboting, and no one responded. That was all I
You're
said.
doxing me.
I didn't hear it.
I fucking hate you, Tom.
Getting docked, Thomas. Because we're breaking number records here.
What?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. You're roboting.
Doc.
Oh yeah, you are.
There's too many cans laying around.
I'm not surprised
I don't know
you.
what to tell you.
I get way too
I'm going
hard.
down. The Matrix is attacked.
Give it another hop.
Tom,
Yeah,
the Matrix
I
is
think I'm gonna give it another hop.
attacked. Boys.
Oh, here's some more Ventura.
Come on, let's keep the boys outside.
Oh fuck! I
Why
forgot
it
about
sounds like
Paul's
it's
Jesse
crocodile.
Ventura. That shit's funny as fuck.
I got more. Pussy last week and you had your whole lot.
Oh, that's the thing.
It's Tate.
Polly, shut up! You sound like Crocodile Dundee.
It's Polly Taint.
Oops.
Thomas.
That
Look at Jack Harlow going crazy.
Is that on Paul or is that me?
All undocked.
You sound
So
fine
wait, is
now.
that your dumb ass?
Oh, it's working.
Me, that's probably me.
Yeah. You're back.
Stop!
Yeah, I need to get it.
I'm
I need
sorry,
to
I'm
get it.
multi-
I'm
And
gonna
don't
work on
say
it.
the things you say either. You're retarded.
You need an Andy Taint. Well, we need an Andy Taint representation. Come on, what's with all the feedback? Fuck you, Thomas. Yeah, fuck you. Just like I told Illumitama the other day, screamed right at him. He got all upset with me, called me a bitch, stormed out, just like you just ran. See?
I saw a meme that said that people that are into Taint have mommy issues and people that are into Peterson have daddy issues.
Yeah, I saw that nonsense.
I just think they're solid dudes compared to a lot of the soy shit you deal with these days.
Fucking Papa straight. Fuck.
Yeah, like you know, these are again the elitists who pretend that like everybody doesn't have pretty much fucking issues with their mommy and daddy and their upbringing, right? These are the Reddit.
Well, these
folks
are the
who
guys
love all
trying
that.
to like. I actually want to do a thing where we like have you react to. I'll find short Jordan Peterson clips. We have you react to them. Because
Yeah, but are they going to try to fucking strike me?
No, no, you can. You're allowed to do reaction videos and commentary. But it just always amazes me at shit you've never heard of, like randomly.
So, like, should I? So, what is that, man?
What?
It's tons of noise. It's Jeffrey now.
Oh, I keep hearing it too. It's probably
man.
Harlow.
No, it's Jeffrey. He's upsetting me. Jeffrey's upsetting me lately. It's disappointing me. Supposed to be a broadcast professional. Justin Padini doesn't do that on the Great Work Network. He didn't have that feedback when he does comedy. Jordan.
I like watching his girl deflate when he goes into a story about his old business or something. You see her just like start biting a fingernail and looking around like she's heard it before.
Is this better? Am I screeching?
This guy's voice is like aggravating to me.
He was cool before he started getting paid to do stuff. Now he's
Oh no, forget it. We have Jack
controlled
Talcott here. Forget Jordan
Motherfucking
Peterson.
Talcott.
What the fuck do I need with Jordan Peterson? I have Talcott himself.
Yeah, let me find them Jordan Peterson stuff for you to watch. I'll find a good one.
Yeah, greetings, Jack Talcott. How did you enjoy the hit piece setup? Like once again, engineered around destroying me and creating false narratives so I can be sued. That when you didn't completely go along with, you were like insulted, demeaned, talked down to, told you were a fearful coward. You let other people influence you, right? See, I never do that. Isn't it funny how the covert narcissists come out in the open? I just say that we don't meet the same perspective and I lay out how and why. Others go to like, hey, you're going to follow my narrative tooth and, A to Z. You know, you're going to follow the narrative. And when you don't, I'm going to say, oh, you're a coward who's like not going to tell the truth here because you let the cult get to you. So it's just, fascinating how folks show who and what they're working with while they claim to care and love. Once again, we talk about care and love, but there's none there. It's a false presentment. It's a shaitan. It's a deceiver. And it only exists to cause division, to kill, steal, and destroy. It's not centered in eternal truth. It's not centered in co-creation or compassion or empathy or any of that, right? See, I am all those things, and that's why the demon has to bring me down, because I continue to create a
all
platform
those
for
things.
remedy and resolution, to speak in truth, objective, logic, morals, and ethics, and folks continue to
It is all
ignore
those
that and rebuke
things.
that for their own thoughts and emotions and lack of actions. And this is why we find ourselves enslaved.
Oh, fuck
I'm the best
off.
thing these folks have, and they're going to
There's
pretend
nothing
I'm
for you
starting
here.
a cult because my powerful personality
Stupid.
and my actions eclipse them everywhere that we all show up, right? It doesn't matter if it's YouTube. It doesn't matter if it's the court. It doesn't matter if it's the bar on the corner. By the end of the night, I'm surrounded by folks who want to co-create. At the end of the night, they're blowing somebody in
get
the
it
back
to me
parking
and
lot
Harlow
on some
fighting.
drug. Go ahead.
No, brother. Hey, what I was hoping to do is share there was some synchronicity from my own personal experience today and your title of this video. And God of all media emerges from his enclosure to bring the good news. Brother,
No, I
here,
don't
I
care
know I
about
sound
you,
crazy
Sherelle. You're a
sometimes,
stupid
but
bitch running
you
around
gotta
here
get the
talking
words,
shit.
and
Fuck
maybe
off.
you can help me figure out how to communicate better.
Yeah.
But I've been working on my own faith, my own self-awareness and stuff like that. And I've been gaining a lot of simple explanations for what I've been learning. And I was going into the grocery store today and I was looking at just the hopelessness in people's eyes, right? They're just like dead inside.
He caught a
And
reflection of himself.
They show no exuberance.
He caught a reflection in the glass and he's like, look at the hopelessness in their eyes.
Yeah, you're assuming that, Jack.
People are losing
That's your own
jobs.
perception. It may not be true. You're making an assumption.
By way of his observation, he sees that people are showing no exuberance.
That might be a reflection of what you are on the inside, but not what these people, what they may be.
Let's allow me to get to the point of what I was trying to say before we judge what my intention.
For years, Jack's been trying to get to the
I was
point.
thinking about the Bible. What was the gospel? The gospel was the good news. The good news is that the truth was being shared, right? The shared is in the gospel of the good news. It's in the word of the Bible. So what is the Bible teaching us? What did Jesus do through his actions and words? What did he show humanity? He showed us love.
Harlow's just still talking.
Forgiveness. And healing.
Don't leave out the last
Eat it,
part, Jack.
Papa.
The part that you always ignore. The sword tongue, cursing the fig tree, calling folks slaves, turning over tables. Don't ever leave that part out, the part that makes you uncomfortable, Jack. I know you think that love and vulnerability makes me uncomfortable. It doesn't. I show it here often. The polar opposite of that is sometimes you have to use force or a forceful approach, and you are uncomfortable by that.
I'm not uncomfortable with that, and I'm happy to discuss your opinions of me.
Oh, you'll be able to hear him again.
So what I'm
You'll hear him
referring
again
to
this
is
stream.
to
Me and Harlow are going to get in on it a little bit.
rise ourselves above.
The Frank
We seek peace, resolution.
Sorry.
Resolution is through.
Sorry, I didn't mean to share you there, R-hole. We're still going to show how you've stabbed Jack in the back a million times.
The peace beyond understanding is found in the knowing.
Fucking Frank Grimes.
The knowing of who you are.
Wizard, you're muted.
And who we are love. We are
Sherelle, go
love
back and watch
incarnate.
Corporate Pogo burn Sherelle Ho.
We are intelligence.
Before you come around
of
acting
form,
like you're going
the
to make
awareness
today the
of
first
self
day. We've
and
watched your
others.
flow state shit. You're garbage.
We are the mind of God in our awareness and our presence until we allow our egos to tell us otherwise.
This would be a good time to point out that podcast Jack was on, those dudes are cool, but they like to suck each other off for hours. Like just talking about how we're really powerful. You're a powerful person. You have a lot of abilities. And it's like, guys, you're going on 9 hours. Let's be powerful. Let's do it. But that's why Jack Talcott's on one right now. He's still got a boner from that.
Is that it? Jack just came off the 9 hour? Takes one to know one.
Yeah, the podcast Jack was on, they went like 9 hours. I waited till they were done. I just fast forwarded to the Jack part.
Yeah. He's still looking for attention. That's all I see.
No, he was invited over there that time, but they're
Well,
and
and
he's
actually,
there because he's looking for attention.
Well, Wizard, are you describing me or you?
I'm not describing me because I don't
back
need
to those
attention.
classic Jack reverse cards deflection.
I'm going private. So it's not about the attention. It's about the truth to help people go private.
I know. You have no loyalty to anyone but yourself. You go everywhere and discuss only you and your memories.
Yep.
Is Wizard wearing a duffel
Come on,
bag?
Jack. You can't honestly believe any of this shit. If you were to write it down and read it back to yourself, there's never any continuity there. There's never any concise perspective, right? It's all this generalization and this judo. You do this verbal and mental judo to try to spin and deflect.
Look how long we've been telling him, you jack offers.
How can you say that the wizard goes everywhere and only talks about his direct anecdotal experience? When he's constantly reciting scripture and U.S.
Bragging about
code.
himself, showing his anger.
Oh, stop it, Jack. This is your projection, man.
I'm telling what I see.
Projection. You don't
you
get
like
it, Jack. You don't get it, Jack. They lay a broadcast at your feet. You sell your soul.
Is
You
that
could
what
lay
it-
the
is
world
that
at me and this motherfucker's feet, and it wouldn't faze us because we've been through the fire, right? You're projecting what you're showing and living. You keep going to demons to co-create out of supposed love, embarrassing yourself and everybody involved, including her.
That's
It was a
untrue.
fucking embarrassment. Did you see the live
According to
chat?
you.
Did you see the
Mommy,
comments
get
after
to
the
it.
fact?
Move
Did you see her
forward.
face while she was going through it? She was in complete
Well,
suffering and
this is
pain.
some Jack lore.
You sat there
It's
and
not about, it's not
everybody else
about whether I
making you look
care
like
or
a
not.
Then
I
why
care
am
for
I
you.
having to listen
There's
to
your
it?
point. There's your point. I care about you. That's why I'm
No, you
talking about
don't.
it.
You care about
Why
your
would
opinion.
why would I take you to the next level and tell you how you're
We are
embarrassing
allowed to
yourself
talk
if it
away.
wasn't just on some common sense level of
Listen to
care?
this,
Stop
man.
doing
We
that.
hit a mana
It's great for
vein,
me.
a lore vein.
Like as a broadcaster, if I didn't care, I'd say keep doing it. It's great for me. I'm not
does
coming
care.
at it from that perspective. I'm talking to you man to man. It was a fucking embarrassment and a failure and everybody involved.
Do you want to understand it, or do you want to believe what you
I
think?
already understand it better than you do.
the
This
Jack
is exactly the
deflection.
point. You're
No,
not
the
going to give
point-
me the clarity.
And
you
he
don't
could go
have.
to, what do we do now?
Speaking about yourself, Paul, the fact is you refuse to accept what others say.
That's you.
No, we refuse to accept the lie being put forth us. You're a
Describe-
liar. You're a
That
liar.
you put forth.
And you're a liar.
What
You sit in this
fact?
folded seat because you're a scared fucking pussy coward. You won't stand up on your own. You keep seeking everybody else to help you with the solution, and yet you have not a single solution.
Hey, Wizard, I'm right here. You have any questions?
Why do you
Ask
think
me
you know
questions like
I have a
these.
statement to make about the video you redid with Laura Laguna, creature. You know, you sit there on the first interview and said, "My life is a joke," and then you turn around on the second interview and blame that joke of a life of yours on everybody else.
Is that
You're
what
a
you
fucking
heard?
Oh,
pussy.
how
You won't
Talcadian.
stand up and take the responsibility.
Yeah, this is
that
what
your
you
life is a
do.
joke because you made it a joke,
You
not
guys are-
everybody else.
you
You
guys
You
fucking
are
don't get it,
literally
Talcott. You don't get it.
Describing yourself.
If you watch even that 5 seconds of what you just did, it's what not even what a woman does. It's what like a woman who's not
Paul,
evolved
I
does.
don't
A little
care
girl
what
does.
you think.
Is
I
that
care
what you
what is
heard?
true.
Right? No, bitch.
And what is true
I
is that
looked
you
right
blame
at it.
everybody
I
else for
experienced
your
it.
life
Don't
being
do
a
the
fool.
whole. Is that what you heard?
Paul,
That's an appeal to
look
emotion.
at the man.
You're not
look
going to pimp and mac on us, Talcott, with your passive aggressive, covert, narcissist, love and care hippie bullshit.
Stop
Every
believing
time you
that's
get
what
called
you're
on your
feeling.
fucking direct words, I'll bring the video up and you'll say, "Is that what everyone heard?" Yeah, that's what we heard.
Oh,
'cause
that's
it's what
how
you
I
said
got
and it's on record.
Polly.
I'm happy to answer
So,
to
are we going to be
anything I
accountable and
said.
responsible, or are we going
Can
to
we
do the
get
whole-
out of your fucking head?
No,
Okay,
this
then you
is the
just said
record.
you were-
It's get out of your head and heart. And
Yeah,
on
you
the
just said
record,
you're
it's
willing to
actually
answer
matter.
anything we have. I asked you, what is the difference?
X in the chat if you're so new, you didn't know Talcott used to go to Get Out of Your Head, man. Get in the now, man. X in the chat if you're newer than that.
Your life being a joke, and you blaming us for your life being a joke. Express that. That's
Stop
what I'm
it.
worried about. You're saying that you said on the first interview and said your life is a joke. Then on the second interview, you blamed it on everybody else that your life is a joke. Talk about that. How is my
The little
experience?
girl,
in
the
your
little
life
Oh,
girl
there's
now
the
making
ignores
your
classic
life a joke?
Talcottian hand yet.
This is what the little girl does.
You don't see
ignore
him
Vintage
looping?
Talcott.
Paul, you don't
Yeah,
see
this
him
is what the
looping?
little girl does: is accept checks from the government, not work, not make a living, get his fucking house taken, whine and cry emotionally all day, and then do this.
Thank you, DeFreak. Thank you for the
Motherfuckers try to
honesty.
give you good game and
And
take
I
you to the
probably
next level.
do. If I don't, Kenny will
I'm
probably
the
do.
one that's looping because I mentioned your loop. Your loop
Do you
is
want
saying
an
that
answer,
our fault
or do you
and
want to
your life
argue
is a
with
You don't have
yourself?
to answer back.
He
You never
asked me
do.
a question.
You never do. I answer. They can't produce. Not
Hey,
my sight? Do you see it growing day by day? I'm doing things.
You're projecting again while you sit there receiving money, getting your shit taken, and can't stand on rights and freedom. You're
don't
projecting
know
again about what the
what
fuck
you
everybody
do.
else is
Never
doing. You don't know a
Oh.
motherfucking thing about what anybody here's doing.
And yet you
I
say
know
you know
what
what
I'm
I'm doing.
doing.
Yet you say you know what I'm doing because you tell everybody that I'm doing nothing. So you must perceive that you know what I'm doing, yet nobody knows what you're doing. You're a facetious little fucking cunt ass
No one
bitch.
knows what you're
No
doing.
good dick sucking taking it, bitch.
Are you
Really?
insecure
Really?
about that? I mean, you
No.
seem awful defensive, ready to attack for no
No,
reason.
I'm trying to get Paul to realize he needs to get rid of your fucking fugly ass face. You're
I don't need to get rid of him. I don't need to get rid of him because
you
this
gotta do what
process
Wizard
is
said.
organic, right? They're gonna
Yep.
keep doing this, and if I get rid of them,
And
they'll
this is
go
one
on
of the
another.
nastiest fucking roots I've ever seen. Weedy root. He digs so deep he can't let go. Kid Row at least let go. You fucking
Right.
weed.
At some point, he'll get it, right?
Tell you what,
when it
Paul.
doesn't go his way over and
Paul.
over and over again,
No,
and he finally
you
realizes
win.
he's
You
bashing
win.
his head into
You're
a brick
the
wall,
master. You
all
you're
for
the
attention
victor.
and validation.
You're the victor.
He'll
You
eventually
win. You
pull
started
away
a
and let
conflict.
go. Just
Hey,
like a
Paul.
lot of hoes I got in my life after like 2, 3, 4 years of just me repeating to them that I'm on a moving train. You're not going to interfere with what I'm doing. Your appeals to emotion without action are everyone around us. Everyone
Oh,
living
we
in,
missed the Talcott
you know,
run.
Part of what I'm doing. After a few years,
We're gonna see how
the
he
hoes
exits.
will unlatch or they'll get with the
in
program.
your fucking program, right? You don't look at what you do to others. You
I
got
don't
no
do anything.
self-awareness or care.
I speak words. Stop victiming, you little bitch.
Stop.
Me speaking
Stop
words is
looking
not
at me
doing
as a
nothing to
victim.
you.
Learn
Me
some
speaking words is
self-respect,
not
dude.
doing nothing to you because you keep coming back to suck my dick in public. So you
No,
must love
you know
it.
what? Hey,
You must
I
be a
came
little
up for
hoe
the
that likes
reasons
the
I
attention.
said, you ignorant prick.
Come get it.
Jesus Christ.
Come
Hey,
get it every day. Daddy's
Paul,
here for you. Come suck
no,
this dick
I
in
don't want
public
what you
and go
offer.
back
It's
to your fucking
ignorance.
bullshit
For those who
lifestyle
listen,
after.
this is
But I don't need you to
nonsense.
hang around and pillow talk. I'm not
Right. I'm
If you can
leaving.
deal with that, we're
I'm
cool. If
leaving,
you
not
can't,
running.
keep it
You are a.
moving.
Hey, Paul, the reason people went behind your back is because you make fucking discussing
I
anything
tell everybody
impossible
who
with
and what
you.
I am at the start of it.
You're
I
a
don't claim to
child,
be
man.
perfect.
Grow
I just
up,
tell you
dude.
I'm a man.
God
I'm a
bless.
simple
I
man.
used
I'm
to
not
respect
perfect.
you.
I'm a simple how
man.
I am.
Get better.
If you don't want to be part of it, go find your own way. Why
I'm
don't you
going.
respect that, motherfucker?
Man,
I don't
you can't
have
come
to
on
be
my
like
spirit
you.
journey.
I don't want to be like you. Why can't you respect that?
Sounds like it's his dad.
I don't tell anybody they got to be like me. They come here, I give them my perspective. I tell them how it aligns.
Oh, I
give
bet
them
you
my
we can
opinion.
find a
If
million
you don't
clips
like
of
that,
Paul telling
don't
people they
fucking
should be
come
like
here.
him.
That's what I do here. Other folks like it. I like it. I think it's inspiring and productive. I think it highlights the problems we deal with on a day-to-day
You
basis. with
dumb
everyone
bitch,
around
I unblocked everybody.
Everyone living
It's
in their
not
own
about you.
fucking
It's
head.
never about you, the freak.
Wanna
Nobody
save
cares if
the
you
world
stay or
and
go.
can't save themselves, their own property and
care.
rights,
We
and
care
won't
about
even try
right.
to.
Hi, dear
'Cause
fire.
they got some self-righteous reason why they're going to give up all their
Tommy, you should let
all
Snow back
folks
up.
do.
Why?
You're letting everybody else up. Why not?
Yeah, that's because nobody else is in Snow's position. Like people like Snow, Paula Enslaved, Flow State, whenever they come back, they get business, or they don't come back until business is handled. She picked tonight to come up because she thinks she can avoid the business, and she can by me not letting her back up until I can spare the RAM to give her the business. I've watched her go from channel to channel talking shit. I know the people she contacts outside of YouTube, trying to get information, trying to get in with people that she thinks are close to me. She can come up here sometime and tell me why I needed to keep it a secret. I went anywhere whenever she says in that same breath, we talked about it a year ago that I would probably go to a place. And I'm not even saying that I'm there now, but I'm sick of her shit. Flow State's her daddy. Paul was her daddy before that, and she's used goods. So no.
Throughout my life has shown me that when you're like have a vision,
Thank
and
you,
purpose, and
DJM.
speak that and live that, they're gonna try to attach to you and emotionally manipulate you, right? Like,
Oh,
I don't.
he's explaining it.
I'm not
Sherelle's
beholden
a
to
bit of a
anyone.
narcissist herself. I just post semi-historic. It's very inherited kitchen. So
And
far, I've
also,
got.
but you have to take in the other aspects, right? If you
Oh
look
yeah,
at it-
I'm gonna run it down. But it's so
But
far
no,
I've
no,
narrowed
no.
it
Yeah,
down.
you gotta let me get in here because you just said East Coast. I'm thinking West Coast. It could also be that.
No, it's
Seattle,
East Coast.
I got
No,
it.
it's Ohio.
I know what
Ohio.
state.
So you have all the background info. Okay, go ahead.
Ohio.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go out on a limb. I would pick a tri-state area, but I'm gonna go ahead and I say you're in fucking
Connecticut.
Ohio
Connecticut.
because
I said
you're also
Ohio.
a piece of shit.
Hey, fag. Hey,
That's
fag.
because
I
you
said
said-
Ohio.
Whoa,
Huh?
easy with
Not
the
to me,
F-word,
not to me.
sir.
And I could nail it because I grew up in West Virginia. But the other way I knew is you said if I was rich, why don't I just give you money? I was like, oh, the kitchen, they give him money. Yeah, that dude's Ohio.
When did
Like-
I say that?
The only time you've ever talked to me.
If I was rich, you have no idea.
Yeah, it was whenever. No, you said since I was rich, I should just give you money. But that's when you said I was gay because of my voice.
Well, you are
makes
gay.
me homo. No, I'm not gay.
Yeah, you are.
No.
It's okay to let it out. Nobody cares.
See, oh my God. This is how stupid DeFreak is. DeFreak, I'm not speculating what she would have talked about. I don't care what she would have talked about. Like I said, with her, Flow State, Paul, certain people that ever want to try and come up here again, they'll talk about what I want to talk about, or they won't talk at all. And it just so happens I don't feel like it tonight. I've already got a thing going. So shut up, fatty. You dumbass. This is how fucking retarded you are. Go, Harlow, go.
Jules not gay, Tommy. Go ahead.
Hey,
yeah,
let me tell you about that. They sent him to the hospital where I used to work at.
Walter,
let me tell you about that, Harlow.
10 fucking push-ups.
Let me tell you about that, Harlow.
Give me 10 fucking push-ups. I'm hazing you right now. You piece of shit.
You're not at a party.
You're talking about ISIS, dog.
Where's Wizard holding up the fentanyl?
Why is ISIS come out of your
No,
fucking
but
mouth?
it's still a party.
Think about that.
What
Shut the fuck
the
up.
hell?
Wizard, I'm fucking yelling at Tommy right now.
Why
are you talking about ISIS, you piece of fucking shit? Donald Trump fucking sent us to war, you piece of shit. Yeah, we went all the way out there fucking bombing humans. What about him? Piece of shit.
So he's cowcotting.
Just like Trump.
Were you born in 89? Were you born in 89, Harlow?
Shut the fuck up!
Ooh, Harlow got mad.
Yes.
Harlow, I've never seen you get
10
mad.
fucking push-ups. Shit, talking about ISIS there bombing children over there, motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you. Well,
yes,
there's
they were,
people
you
in
piece of
America
shit.
doing stuff
They
to
were
children.
building fucking-
They're chopping their
Dude,
dicks off and
shut
stuff.
the fuck up!
That's where I got my shut the fuck up. I never need to yell shut the fuck up. I got it from Harlow.
What's your fucking name, Aluma Tommy?
When you picture yourself right now, who do you feel like
You're talking
you are?
about terrorism, fool?
Let me finish.
You're talking about terrorism?
Let me finish. Senator.
You shut the fuck up. I'm talking now, boy.
When
Get
Paul
on
was
the line, give me fucking 10
approximately
push-ups. I'm
8
hazing
or
you right
9
now,
years
you piece of fucking shit. I'm hazing you right now. Get down and give me fucking 10 push-ups. Don't even fucking look at me right now. Don't even fucking look at me in my fucking eyes. Look down, Tommy. Give me fucking 10 push-ups right now, you piece of shit.
I have a broken collarbone. I'm not doing any push-ups.
Talking about terrorists, boy. You don't know nothing about that. That's war, boy.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
war,
after
boy.
I
I've
broke
been to
my
war.
bone.
Shut the fuck up, Tommy. Get
I
down
live
and
in
give me
war.
fucking 10 push-ups.
Sorry,
They were
Wario.
killing
I'm not
children,
doing any
motherfucker.
push-ups
They
for
were
you.
killing children out there. They were killing fucking children out there, you piece of fucking shit.
That's all there are,
Give me
children.
respect for that. Don't talk
there's
about
always gotta be
ISIS,
children.
motherfucker. Fuck you.
So as I was saying,
Shut
I
the
can
fuck
avoid my
up.
push-ups.
Drop down and
This
give me
is
fucking
weird
10
for everybody
push-ups,
to
you
get
piece
their
of fucking
first
shit. What's your
case of
fucking
polio
name?
like this.
Talking about terrorism. Fuck you.
Hold on, let me pause this. Guys, you have to understand, we had months of Harlow, and this was the first time he ever really kirked out with us. Like, there was a time a guy had came to his door at night, and we just heard, that's not my investigation, that's your investigation. That's not my investigation, that's your investigation. You fuck off. That's not my investigation, that's your investigation. Like, some guy out in his yard. But this is the first time he ever, like, was really going at us. But then he did a season of, like, Paul would hold him to like just bring him on and go at people.
Tommy, real quick before you press play, is that a blazer that you're wearing in this video? It's
I'm
a blazer.
wearing my pristine Boogaloo shirt. No, that's a Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, I can't.
It's vintage.
I can't. Very good. Do you still have it? It's a good shirt.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you. Did we mute?
We can't hear anything.
Oh, he might have muted him. Oh no, I'm talking too. Oh my God, is it the glitch? Is it the glitch? If it is, it's your fault. It is, D-Jam. This is your fault.
I fucking knew it.
God. Now I've got to do it over again, you stupid.
Don't blame me.
No,
Honestly.
D-Jam, you suck right now. You suck. You fucking suck right now. that we
had
stopped
a
for you to say, "Are
question,
bonita
you
fish?" You were
pressed
like, "Are bonita fish big?" And you're like, "Yeah, they're a trophy fish, so they're kind of big." It's okay, everyone, that DJM ruined the story and possibly the entire stream. It's okay.
I had a
God,
question. You
DJM.
pressed pause. I don't understand
At
how
least
that.
Michelle could be. If only Michelle was around to appreciate me going in on your dumb ass. Now I gotta find that shit as close as I can. Stupid. Maybe I can find Wizard sharing the fucking fentanyls.
Oh yeah, go back to that.
Yeah,
His
I'll
party.
try.
He looked really happy about having that.
Shut up, DJM. You screwed up the entire stream. I'm never gonna forget this. I'm never, ever, ever gonna forget this.
God, just add it to the fucking
Because
list.
you needed to
Bonnie.
know if that shirt was a blazer. What kind of fucking question is that? Is that shirt
I
a
couldn't
blazer?
tell in the picture. It's
It's a
very tiny.
Boogaloo Commander shirt. That's a Boogaloo Commander shirt.
Well, now that I see
Stupid.
it,
Shush up.
it kind of looks.
My grandpa helped build Okinawa, motherfucker. It was sandbags.
My dad was in Vietnam. My brother was in Desert Storm.
What about Korea?
Two
Well,
brothers in Desert Storm.
Yeah, so was I as a part of the same operations, you piece
You're
of
not
shit.
old
Respect
enough
me.
to be in Desert
No,
Storm. Part of the same operations, you piece of shit.
Boy, you piece of shit. You want me to screw you up on some fucking military history real quick, boy? You don't know nothing about that off the top of your head, Tommy. You don't know nothing about that piece of shit. Military history off the top of your head. Let me school you real quick. The 1991 Gulf War just ended when Kabul ended. I was a part of those operations, 3 of them, combat operations. Read them with you, piece of fucking shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Tommy. What's your fucking name? How old are you, fucking piece of shit?
Jeffrey's getting into it like
And
a
you still
title
haven't
fight.
learned. Look, your brothers went to war and all that shit. You respect them. You better respect me too, boy. Get on that toe line.
I don't have to
Shut the
respect
fuck
you
up.
talking to me like this,
I didn't tell
Harlow.
you you could fucking answer my question now, you piece of shit. I'm fucking drill instructing your ass right now, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You want breakfast, fool? You ain't getting no breakfast. I'm putting your ass to fucking work. Putting your ass to fucking work. You don't know nothing about that. Get behind that steel bar, boy. Get behind that steel bar, boy. Talking about you don't know nothing about no suicide bomb vet shit. We're preventing that. Children got blown up.
That's why
children died.
Children got blown up, B.
Those are DOJ operations. Tell me what NATO, fool. What about my FEMA qualifications? Fuck you, Tommy.
You are a
You don't know nothing, dog. Shut the fuck up. You're going to tell me about military history? You don't know nothing about military history. Vietnam, my grandfather was in Korea. Fool.
No, they're
He was in Korea
overalls.
when your father was fucking so
He's just wearing
jacked up.
overalls like
My grandpa was in
Oshkosh.
Korea fucking killing fools, flamethrowing, shooting literal bazookas. You don't know nothing about that.
Your headset sounds really good, Jesse.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Mario.
that.
He's done. That was it.
He ran.
I didn't
He's
run.
not
I'm right
done.
here, you
Mr.
dumb
Ventura.
motherfucker. I'll
He's
run
not
through
done.
the jungle for the
No,
country, fool.
here he's
To
just
protect
done.
my ass, to protect your fucking freedoms. You'll fucking get shot right there, you dumb motherfucker.
SEALs don't run, Tommy.
Collaborate?
I'm getting drill
Oh,
instructor.
here comes
I'm
Jesse.
getting drill instructor on him, real quick. That's my drill instructor character right now, boy.
I like it,
I
but
had military.
What the fuck up? Did I
police
say you could answer my goddamn question, Tommy?
What?
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
That's
right?
true.
You better not say anything.
What's your
You better not
question?
speak unless you have something good to say right now, bro.
true.
Tell me something good, boy.
Exactly. You don't have nothing good to say, you piece of shit.
Well, I
Piece of
thought
chip.
this was your
Piece of
show
chip.
right now. I
Get
was
Jim
getting
Belushi on a fucking
reprimanded.
pizza chip. Shut the fuck up. Take that Hawaiian shirt off. You never even been to Hawaii, you piece of fucking shit.
No, this is vintage.
I don't give a
This is
fuck. It's
Ventura.
vintage
What was the
nowhere. You
black
never been to
one?
Hawaii. Is what I'm
Real
saying.
West
You ain't
Predator.
cool like that. You ain't cool like that, piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I wore this shirt to a Warhammer 40K competition in Baltimore.
Got him.
Hollywood in Vietnam. Bible down my
Got
arm.
him.
We were silly stoners like that.
Hollywood in Vietnam.
Shut the fuck up, wizard. You don't know nothing about no Vietnam fucking war or nothing like that.
Hey,
I
somebody
still
in
got
the
that.
chat room don't know nothing about
The last ship that I was on, they got COVID all in Vietnam when in Wuhan when it dropped in 2020. That's it. The last ship I was on, the whole crew got COVID because they're in fucking Vietnam. They pulled in. It was the first time an aircraft carrier had pulled into Vietnam since the Vietnam War, you piece of fucking shit. And it was
Well,
the last
then-
ship I was
wait,
saying,
you
shut the fuck up, let me talk.
shit.
It was the last aircraft-
There's some guy in the chat that says
It
you
was
don't
the
know
last
shit about
aircraft carrier that pulled into
flamethrowers
Vietnam.
in
Everybody
Korea.
got COVID, and then a chief that I knew died in Guam from COVID. You piece of shit. Chief
Well, I'm
died. He was
trying
an
to tell you about
ordnance
some
man.
guy
He
in
was
the
an
chat that's
ordnance
his
man.
mouth about
He
you.
built bombs, 500-pound
Hey, dude, I'm
bombs,
cool with you. I'm trying to
1,000-pound
tell
bombs.
We need the optics, Harlow.
Not even true. Reworking the body politic from the bottom up. I ain't got time to bleed.
You got time to talk?
I'm still interested in how my house sucks.
I was just fucking with you. It does remind me of like my grandmother's, or whenever you go to a historic house in West Virginia or Pennsylvania, anywhere back there. Is people don't realize the East Coast has all the historic buildings because that's where everybody started, and then the further west, like out here in Denver, there's a little bit of historic shit. But back there, man, like in Winchester, Virginia, I lived in a house that on the outside it was all renovated, but the inner walls was that like log white shit that was from back whenever they were settlers.
Harlow back with
I
them
left
optics.
things as they were for historical purposes.
Yeah, I would.
Some-
I was trying to
something.
pinpoint-
People, raise
I was
money
trying to
to keep
Liam
them
Neeson your
historical like that.
location.
To preserve
Andy Taint talking shit.
buildings,
Andy
old buildings, they'll
Taint.
preserve them. They took a house in San Francisco. They picked it up and they brought it a few blocks down. A whole Victorian style house. They moved it to preserve it because it's historical.
Yeah, where I
It
grew
cost
up,
them
you
millions
could
of
still find,
dollars
like,
to lift
cannon
it off
balls
the
and
foundation, put it on a
musket
fucking
rounds
like
and
a
shit.
long bed truck, and then take it a couple blocks down to where it was safe.
That's Aaron something. He sings the I Feel Good, I Feel Great, Good Things Always Happen to Me song.
Probably
still
not
good.
millions. Probably not millions. Probably
Are
thousands.
you sure? Nah.
Yeah, I
Are
am
you sure?
because
Because they have to
I've
get
done
city
similar
permits.
things. I've done similar things.
A
It's not
Victorian
millions of dollars,
style
I
house,
promise.
dude. It's look it up. It's in San Francisco. You can see the article. There's photos of it. Millions of dollars, son. They have to get city permits all to lift up a whole house in the city limits, dog.
Not
in
millions,
San Francisco.
bro. Not millions. Thousands.
Probably costs like $1 million.
Promise.
Well, you got to get because you have to block off streets. You have to get city workers. You have to get stop traffic. All those people
right.
going to work on that street. That costs a lot of money, dog.
You can
Because
stick
it's
with
in the
that,
city
millions,
limits. In
but
San
it's not.
Francisco. In San Francisco. You know how
Thousands.
fucking packed that city is? You know, have you ever been to San Francisco, California? Pardon
I've
me?
been. Yes, I have.
You know how packed it is? Imagine one of those big like Victorian style
packed
houses
in
that they
San
filmed.
It's not millions of
the whole
dollars, bro.
house.
It's not millions.
it?
Millions are a lot. Though it seems that they're not a lot these days because people
okay.
talk about it and throw it around like nothing. But millions are a lot of money. That's a lot.
I'm
It's
factoring
thousands of dollars. Thousands.
Okay. So I'm factoring what the property owner, right? What the property owner paid to have the house removed from that foundation and then put on.
On record, DJ. On record.
Find it and put it in the chat. Put it in the private chat or in the comments.
Here, let
Find
me
it
fucking
because it's
just
not.
Google
It's
it
not
for-
true.
for
I
you.
can just say that.
All right, what do you think the estimate of that would be?
Maybe 100, maybe 200 at the most. At the most. But I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you $1. It's not in the millions. And
To
I
what, move
expect
a
to get
house?
paid for that.
To move a house?
It was moved 6 blocks. I mean, a
Yeah,
139-year-old
not millions of dollars. It's not $1 million.
How many square foot?
A 139-year-old building is getting a new address. Look at that shit.
Okay, so what's it say for the cost? What's it say for the cost?
465 square meter house. 330.
Final shade, mad.
330,000.
Where you going with
Roughly
that sucker?
330,000 euro.
Okay, which is less than $1. Hi, Brian.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The euro.
Hey.
Are you kidding me, sir? The euro is less than $1 right now. Are you bullshitting me, sir? And it has a euro sign next to it, 330 euro, because they're probably
Little
euros.
Wario fucking Pokemon looking
He said the
motherfucker.
euros less than $1.
$400,000 in moving fees.
Yeah, that's just the moving fees. I'm talking about lifting, moving. That's the 330,000 pounds, and then you got to put it back down. That's like probably a mil.
It says moving fees, and that's included in the moving.
They muted him already. They're already voluming him.
400,000.
Voluming him.
Just so you don't exaggerate, for your own good. For your own good. So you say.
Other human.
Oh, there you go. Here I am. Where'd you ask it?
So disgusting. Oh, bad.
I'll find it.
Those
He's a cult leader, Scientologist.
people who shared their wisdom and explanations of love, I was able to understand it.
That's what they say in that.
This is one of many times, though. This was one of Paul's prime bits back then.
Brighter, happier life.
And the funny part is it's all there all the time. This is where the inspiration came from as I was going into the
This is all old school Paul stuff.
store and seeing the weight of life in my fellow human neighbors. I was thinking about the Bible and the gospel and what the gospel means. The gospel is good news, right? And the good news is that there was a teacher teaching the way to God. It's like right there in front of us in the Word.
Wow. What a fucking joke.
Praise God.
Wow.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
But yeah, the way of Jesus, both right.
Oh.
The agape. They know they're on video. It makes them uncomfortable.
Right. You gotta do it more like man on the street, like a news type.
The Asian girl in the
What
grocery
happened?
store,
He
if
wasn't so gray.
she didn't know she was on
Holy
video, she probably
shit,
would have been
he
just
went
fine
gray.
with you, but probably made her uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah. She couldn't share her true feelings about how debonair and handsome she thought you were. She was like, not on video. I'm not doing it.
Bueno, Shay, what state are you in?
California.
No, you don't need to worry. I was gonna tell you about my car time, how I used those buddy heaters, but that was in Colorado. You ain't gotta worry about how I was sleeping in a car. Look at Harlow just at it.
Sun's finally out, man. Months over here. Appreciate the sun. You don't see it for a minute.
Shut up,
Bro, straight up, left him in the grass and all that shit. Fuck that guy. He was a big bully motherfucker. I dropped lower than him and hit him in the collarbone. Full snapped that little bone out. He tried to sue me and all that shit. Didn't work. Pat. Fuck that dude. Yeah. He has a broken collarbone his whole life. That shit snapped in two, fool. And
What about your
heals back.
set last night, Brian? What happened? What was your jokes?
Get injured,
I mean,
fool.
like
Get
one or
severely
two.
injured. Where are you gonna go to the hospital?
Yeah, I went to the first spot and I was like in the backup list, but then I didn't get to go up and I was kind of pissed. Then I went to the second spot and I was last.
What kind of medical insurance y'all got? What kind of medical insurance y'all got?
Then the
Looking
people
like trash, homie.
like it wasn't comics, so there was like a non-comic
Holy
crowd.
trash,
And they formed a little front row, and they were fucking with me, bro. It was actually that fun, dude. Because when your confidence is low, sometimes you'll go a few times and you'll do well. Then your confidence is high, and then you'll eat shit.
Thrown in the grinder. Get thrown in the grinder, the meat grinder. Get grounded up into fucking cumin.
This time my confidence was low because I didn't go up for a few days. I wasn't feeling myself, and then it was fun and it went well. I still got to listen to it though. I actually ended up recording for like 5-6 hours on accident.
Yeah, I recorded like a few hours last night. Just audio, man.
I respect
Straight
that, bro.
knowledge.
I really do. Big time.
Yeah, you
It
gotta
takes
get a
a
record
shit
of it,
time
man.
to go
It's
up in
nice to
front of
watch it back.
people and
All the
try to
time.
be funny.
Yeah, and then the comment
really does.
some good feedback.
A lot of it just flies right over their head though. They're not even paying attention. It's funny when you watch it back because they don't know what's going on and you're just whomping on them hard. And it's flying right over their head.
Whomping on them.
Hilarious. Hey, Jesse spelled Jesse as well.
As opposed to what?
IE.
Wow,
I knew a
Jesse.
Jess. Jess. I knew a Jessa. All
I
like
think that's like a
alternative
female
Jesse names. But it's Jesse. That's how you spell it.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up for a second, man. I was feeling myself. I got here late, but I was hanging out with this girl.
Yeah,
but
what kind of knowledge? You got any like world knowledge or what? Talking about your girlfriend? I used to do that all the time. I'd have a new girlfriend every fucking weekend, right? I'd just leave them at my apartment. Fucking, I don't even know if she's stealing shit, right? I'm working at a naval hospital. I'd be telling my Jamaican buddy, like, yo, she's still at my house. Hopefully she doesn't steal anything. I got to get off work early to go back and see if my TV's not gone. Hella times, motherfucker. What about it? Over San Diego. Fucking dumbass motherfucker. Yeah.
So
They never
you
stole
got-
nothing. Those are my girlfriends, fool.
Oh my god. You got
They never stole nothing, fool. Yeah.
folks at the
You
house
at
are
the beach with
stealing
all
your
of them. What
TVs
about we
when
filmed
you're
a
not
music
around?
video.
you got the same firearms as Lumitani.
Yeah, we built a barge and they brought like some fucking palm trees in San Diego in the fucking Mission Bay, dude. We filmed the fucking music video. It was dope.
I hope
They
you
had
don't
like
do
a
that anymore, Jack
production.
Harlow. I hope you don't have these creatures you leave at the house who are stealing your TV any longer.
No, that was when I was active duty. That was a while ago. Yeah, but that's like what Brian O'Shea's trying to brag about. Who cares
I'm
about
not
it?
bragging.
That's like the equivalent. That's the equivalent of him trying to brag about whatever the fuck. I've been done that.
I'm
shit.
not
That's old.
bragging. I'm saying I've been talking about meeting a girl and wanting to spend like fucking cuddle with her, and I finally fucking did it. Like, what the fuck, dog? I didn't even have sex with her, bro. We just like kind of fucking. Well, we did. You know what I mean? We didn't have intercourse. We did a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Played Scrabble.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just watching Bobby Lee on Aza Akira, the porn star. She has a podcast, and I was like listening to Bobby Lee, and that's funny because she said she met him. She said she met him on while he was doing opening for Last Unlimited. That's where I met him in Sacramento. He was opening for Laughs Unlimited right there in Sacramento, and he was at the skate shop. So me and Asa have like a similar story, how we met Bobby Lee in real life, fool. Because he was headlining at the same, but he was in New York with her. We met her in New York.
Why do you listen to these
He
degenerates?
just took off. He just disappeared, the freak.
Headlining at
He
the
just
same company.
disappeared.
But he just came.
And Jeffrey's the last one never seen him.
And I was like a 16-year-old skateboarder. I was like, what the fuck, Bobby Lee? I was like, uh-oh, hot dog. To Bobby Lee, he was like, I hated doing that on Mad TV. I was like 15, 16 years old. I was like, whoa, I watch Mad TV all the time, dude. I was like, oh, hot dog. And he was like, I hate doing that bit. And then I had like a 10-minute conversation.
don't know
15,
how
it
you
was just
say
me, Bobby Lee alone in the skate
strapped.
shop. Well, he was wearing the tightest pants I've ever seen. I was like,
Could you
whoa,
see his package?
No, I don't know, man. I was like looking at Bobby Lee. Fool. I was like asking him questions. We were making
And
jokes.
you're telling me you're hanging out, Navy guy like you, Bobby Lee of all people,
I was a skateboarder.
tightest pants ever. You didn't check his package once just to kind of compare.
Nah, it just was peculiar
New
because
Zealand?
how tight his pants were.
Right. But
They
I'm
were
saying,
hella
like, I'm not
tight.
saying on a weird level. I'm just saying to, like, compare.
Oh.
I think it's
See
on a
what
weird
he's
level.
working with, what you're working with.
Nah. Because then his belly's right there. I was probably looking at his little Buddha belly. I was like,
Right.
whoa, Bobby Lee. Fool. I don't know. I was looking at his face because, like, I never met Bobby Lee. I met
You
him
were
when I
kind
was
of
like,
starstruck on Bobby Lee. You were just
yeah.
kind of looking in the
Because
eye.
I watched Mad TV a lot. I watched all the Canadian comedy,
Uh-oh, hot
Mad
dog.
TV, all the.
I said I fucking met a girl last night.
Aren't you? Are you not?
Yeah, but what's your
green?
said you met
Yeah.
Lee, and what's the point that you're trying
That's
me to?
the same career field that you're in. Look at Tommy's doing some weird shit, some fucking what's
my
that?
shoulder
Silence
still
of the
green?
Lamb shit. Tommy's doing weird Silence of the Lamb shit off camera and shit. Brian
still
O'Shea's
green?
dumb as fuck. He's a comedian, doesn't even know people in his own field.
What? Okay,
I just told you I fucking met Bobby Lee. That's verified. I'm a G as fuck.
Barlow
Respect
going
that.
in on it, boys.
Yeah. If I contacted Bobby Lee, like, remember that time? If you remember, he'd be like, yeah, look at what I've done now. I could
This
have a
is pre any channels intertwined. This might have been before Z
I
even.
apologize for not acknowledging your meeting.
No, you don't have to apologize to me. You didn't do anything wrong. I want you to just
Apologize to
understand
Bobby
that.
Lee,
Yeah,
son.
to Bobby Lee. He deserves it. That's a hardworking man right there. He's 42 as well.
I'll email Bobby Lee at my earliest convenience. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm not gonna.
Hey, I hit up Jesse the Body Ventura. I fucking hit him up on Instagram. I messaged him like talking about UFOs and shit that I saw at the sea.
Let's chill out.
Because he's all into that
Man
shit.
flew in from the UK for this meeting, and you're wasting this man's time.
Yeah,
Hold
what
on,
is?
dude.
Hello, spiritual gatherer. What's
I
up,
think
dude?
that was
I never
you.
met you.
Hold on.
Can you hear me? See, and then you immediately revert, Mr. Brian O'Shea, Mr. Brian O'Shea, and then you immediately revert to some other shit that doesn't matter. You completely abandon the other topic we were just talking.
New guy, are you butthole wanker?
Home wanker.
Dylon? 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 Are you butthole wanker?
What? Oh, wow.
Are you butthole wanker, bro? You gonna answer?
Oh. Oh.
Tyler. You're muted. He left. I guess it wasn't butthole wanker.
Talking about and just revert to nothing bullshit.
All right, Harlow. What is the point about Bobby Lee? You want me to-
I'm trying to tell you, you don't pay attention, you don't understand, you don't listen.
I'm gonna say right now, Theo Von sucks.
Okay, you know what? You know what, Paul? He
That's
does
his character. He plays it well, and then that's all he got. So that's why he has to link up with other people
Bobby
on
Lee
podcasts
sucks.
to accent
Theo
his
Von
fucking.
sucks. Guy's too hard.
to be on the path, but then they're all, but at a certain level, but they all roll like.
Sit in the fence. Like if you want to stay neutral outlook.
Not Tim Pool. Who's the other guy? Not Tim Pool. He's a big guy, gay guy, big, heavy set. Doesn't look like he'd be gay, but gay. Fuck his name. Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon.
Is he on The Wire or whatever?
Tim Dillon, but whatever, bro. Because it was Theo Vaughn, Tim Dillon, David Spade, and like the old guy from SNL.
Tim Dillon's not bad. I think if I know who that is correctly, the chubby kid.
Yeah, he seems smart.
That
When he goes
chubby
on
kid?
rants about intellectual shit, he seems to be on point with some stuff. But at the end of the day, these are still people that mask up, that probably fucking, clot shot.
Okay.
Huh?
Easy, Brian O'Shea.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, yeah, talking about stuff. Yeah.
The people are watching.
Yeah.
You know Bill Burr. You know Bill Burr.
Yeah. I seen him.
Yeah, I thought he was funny until what you just said. He was like
Cat Williams.
How did me and Harlow get in on it?
He's awesome.
He wasn't saying Bible stuff, but it was on that line of like, come on, Cat, you're a funny fucking comedian, but and you're rich, successful, but
We got.
No. I was watching Jack, and he has always got like always, and I appreciate this and I respect it that he has always something to say. I mean, like, almost to the point where how do you cut your fucking brain off?
he's repeating himself.
He said he uses it like an antenna. He said he just talks, and then that's the antenna. So then he sifts through his own words for what's good. So this is just a secret. He says he's like a force coming through him, but he talks like it's like fucking. What do they call that? Like a seance when you summon. Like, what do they call that?
Well, listen,
Yeah, I can't do
I've
that.
had really good one-on-ones with Jack because you can cut him off before he goes down.
I've been a Paul Bearer at
You're
Arlington,
not
dumbass.
You're not telling me you were not a Paul Bearer at Arlington.
How do you know? I have family buried
You were not
there,
a Paul
buddy.
Bearer at
You were
Arlington.
doing the
No,
funeral. Because
Who
you
was
have
doing
no
the funeral? People like
honorable
me.
respectful. You're all
Who was doing the
come
funeral?
on.
People like me on the honor guard. I
Come
was
on.
the
Just
guy on
find
the
something
honor
else.
guard.
Find
doing
another
the
bone to pick, dude. I
I was
really
the guy
wasn't
on the
even
honor
talking
guard
about
doing
you
the
being
funeral.
Bringing up
I was the
Wario
guy on the
Land
honor guard doing
pictures.
the military honor funeral. You're disrespecting me. So
Nah, buddy,
you've been at a
you're
military
very
funeral in
disrespectful.
Arlington, then you're disrespecting the Paul
I
Bearer.
don't think
that
you
you're not
even know what it's about, man. I think
So you're
Brian O'Shea
disrespecting
knows what
that
it's
Paul
about. though.
Bearer that you saw at Arlington National Cemetery. You're disrespecting that Paul
Have you ever
Bearer.
seen the? Hey,
So
have you ever
you're not
seen
telling me
the Tomb
anything,
of the
sir.
Unknown Soldier?
I'm telling you
Harlow?
again. I'm telling you a third
Have
time
you?
now.
Have you?
You still haven't
Have you?
told me anything. I'm
Have you?
telling you.
No, you
I'm
haven't.
telling
Have
you,
you?
sir.
You haven't. You got nothing to
I'm
tell
telling
me,
you,
dude.
you
You're
still haven't told
talking in
me anything,
circles.
though. You still
You're
haven't told
talking
me
in
anything.
circles.
You
That's
want to
all right.
argue like, hey, go argue with your wife. Hey, go have your wife tell you what to do. Tell you to calm down, sir.
Should tell you what to do, like a little boy. Now, shut up.
You wouldn't be telling me what to
Hey,
do.
I was here to talk to O'Shea because I want to hear some good
wouldn't be talking
good
to you
words
now
from the O'Shea man.
Mouthful, son.
Oh,
Brian O'Shea.
I mean, I'm just good right now, man. It's weird the way the ups and downs go. But Paul helped me out the other day when I was on that job, and he's like, "Yo, man, don't feel.
You pull it out last minute and fool people. I get it.
Disrespecting on
If
that
they knew
man.
you're an accomplished
Sir.
classical pianist, it wouldn't be
You're
funny.
disrespecting on your own people. That's an American man as well.
This is crazy talking
His
over hot
race
dog.
right now, sir.
What's that? Hang on, my audio is flipping out here on the StreamYard.
Stupid. I thought you were.
All right, you guys. I got to get to bed. These clowns. Anyways, it's Station 33. You got to, if you want to go watch it, go hit it up. Much love. Good night. Keep being the change that you want to see. Good night. I got to get to bed. Got to be up early. Peace.